You're listening to Power Stance Gaming Podcast, the #1 podcast for gaming and hobby banter, with your hosts, Jacob, Greg, and Muddy.
G'day everyone, Jacob Connor here, Power Stance Gaming. Real pleasure to be here tonight, and I almost said that with a straight face, with my co-host, Mr. Gregory Millsop.
Good evening,
Mr.
listeners.
David Muddyman.
Hey guys.
And
With a mouthful of
didn't
briny.
your mama ever tell you not to talk with a mouthful?
Mum never crossed over to me while I had a mouthful of fucking food. A microphone.
Yeah.
And our guest host tonight, Mr. Josh, JT Tiddley. How you doing?
Good, man. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Before we start, lads, I want to do a couple of cheers and some jeers.
Cheers and jeers.
Cheers.
This
And
is-
if you got some, jump in, by all means.
Grinds my gears with Jacob Connor.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
So first of all, I want to cheers to the lads from the Elect Accounts podcast, running an 8th Ed tournament on Saturday, keeping the flame going. So cheers to that, guys. We were all planning on going, but then I've got some jeers. Cheers to unreliable babysitters.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, can't go, unfortunately. But cheers to some of the best lads in the universe who have said, you can't go. We'll come to your place and game with you. So cheers, lads. Very much appreciated.
No worries. That's what we do.
That's it.
Looking forward to it.
Should be fun.
Just on the babysitting, have you tried Gumtree?
What?
I wouldn't buy a couch off Gumtree, let alone find someone to buy my look after my kids.
There's some babysitters on Gumtree. That's all I'm saying. Check it out.
Oh, they got 5-star
Yeah,
reviews.
you get the references, Greg, for ones that...
I'd rather go to Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd be like,
Jono's on there, right?
yeah, I mean, hey baby, nice photo.
I look
yeah?
after my kids.
You like traveling?
Yeah.
You like laughing? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't actually want to bang. Just need someone to look after my kids for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Try before you buy.
Yeah. Still don't think the missus is be down with that.
No, I don't think so.
It's a good idea, though. Is it? Tinder, but for babysitters.
Okay.
I like that. I like good effort. Yeah.
You can have people reviewing, babysitters in the area who's available short notice.
Oh, but then
Yep.
what if
Geolocated.
What if there's review bombing going on?
Mm.
Like, no, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No,
You know what the sisterhood is like?
You need
Yeah.
verified
Yeah.
reviews.
Verified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Verified.
Good point.
Oh, just pull this knife out of my back.
you need. Yeah.
Not a literal one. You know what I mean? I just want to get
That's
that
it.
clear to the
No, that's
listeners.
fine.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine Grumpy Pants over here doing a review. Jesus.
I have actually no. I tell that I
Came
have given a
home
bad
and there
review.
were 2 super dupers missing from the fridge.
Yep.
No, he'd go, oh, Dave, what was your review first?
Yeah.
That's what he'd do.
What would you give her, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so funny.
So, cheers, lads. I've got another cheers. Cheers to the guy in the grey Pajero that wouldn't let me get off the friggin' highway on my way here tonight.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm behind him, I'm indicating, I'm honking the horn, I sped up, and he's like, this dude's just fucking with me.
I
I'm
kinda-
trying to get off the highway and he's not letting me get into the lane.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got anything you can throw out your windows?
No.
That'll slow him down.
Can't fit much in the Batmobile. though.
Yeah.
Did you give him the old lasers? You flash him?
I did. Yeah.
And he still didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
what a tosser.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a tosser.
I did go past and give him the old,
Yeah.
one
Yep.
finger salute.
Flipping the bird. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for that.
I went past pretty quick. I don't know whether he saw it or not.
Fucking Batmobile went flying past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of related, I had an incident coming back from BrisCon, I think, where, I was going up the motorway, and one thing that really irritates me is somebody going slow in the fast lane.
Get
Like-
the fuck out of here.
Like,
really?
they're not actually overtaking. That really...
Can you,
if
can
you're
you
gonna do one
imagine
thing-
Greg getting angry about that?
You do one thing in life, do not do that. So, coming home from BrisCon, got behind this car, and I was flashing him. I was doing everything to get him out of my way. I didn't do what normal people do, which is like drive up and like try and touch your bumper. I didn't do that. I'm not a dangerous driver. I just flashed him, made it clear that I'm faster
happy.
and I want to get past him. Which meant, you know, what's a natural reaction? What do you think his natural reaction is?
Mine's usually pump the brakes.
Yeah, slow down. Slow down. So I undertook him, which, you know, is completely legal. Undertook him, sped up, What do you do?
Speeds up.
Speeds up.
Yeah.
To the point where it's getting dangerous. I'm just going to leave it at that. It start getting very dangerous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bloody Queensland drivers, tell you.
I can't
They're-
imagine Greg getting emotionally attached to an issue on a roadway. That sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, it just, yeah.
Well,
Not
just
good.
just in case with your driving, this weekend I literally had a 4-car pile up literally right behind me while I was at work.
So they
That could be you.
No, because I'm a big truck. You ever, unless something bigger hits me.
Doesn't stop a
I'm
4-car
gonna be right.
pile up.
2 of them were, and they were both written off. Yeah.
Right, okay. But I'm like, I drive safely, but just
with a bit of edge.
With a bit of edge.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Because
That's-
the cops won't pull you over.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right.
They'll respect your edge.
Yeah, exactly. Just saying.
We need to go on another one of those drives.
We need to go on a road trip.
We were literally saying this. Yeah, that was our preamble chat on the way over here.
Not in the Batmobile.
Not in the Batmobile. That's not it's not a long range road trip vehicle.
Really?
no.
It is if
much.
you're driving. Everyone else.
and
can
you
get
have no
fucked.
passengers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And no gear.
Yeah. That's what the passenger seat's for.
But aside from that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, that's for after the cast. I don't need to talk about my job prospects on on the podcast. Suffice to say, I'm looking at a position further away that I involve more driving. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Ooh.
I won't get it. But
Well,
anyway,
units
as we
well.
said,
Yep, good
weren't
luck.
going to talk about it on the cast. So,
Yeah.
JT, it's been a while.
It has a couple of months.
Why are we here?
That's very philosophical of you.
Yeah, fuck.
I meant for what are we going to talk about? What's going on?
Well, I was going to ask JT what he's been doing.
Ooh, a lot of Batman, a lot of BMG. I think I've won one game, so that's that's been nice. But learning through losing, it's the 70-30 rule has gotten a lot of new players actually, which has been good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Batman miniature games have become your new boner, has it?
It's kind of the beta behind Infinity. It's my B-side at the moment. It's regular B-side.
It's your side piece.
It's my side piece.
But
It's
it's
the regular side
It's
piece.
a regular game now.
Yeah.
I think that's what's got going for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's got a regular night where people rock up now.
Yep.
Because they know it's on.
Yep. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have recurring games, either 2, 4, 6 people every week having a game, which is
Yep.
good.
Bruce
It's been good.
Manners.
Yeah, Mr.
Yep.
Bruce. Even in Dust Shed, shout out to Brad.
Yeah.
I've had a
Brad.
few games there.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just so keen that the shed's a regular thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome because we're literally bouncing from one shed to another.
Yeah, no, it has been
You
good
know what I mean?
between
It's-
the two.
it's
Yeah,
good. It's having a
Well,
blast.
you hit the nail on the head on, when was it we caught up? Sunday? Monday? I can't
Sunday,
remember.
yeah.
Sunday. Build it and they will come.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's done it.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
it's
I've
tremendous.
got a sneaking suspicion there'll be a Blood Bowl event.
Did you get in his ear?
I've been in his ear a few times.
Oh, you're a good lad.
Okay, well, it's sounding too weak. Maybe not weak. Maybe that's the wrong word. How cold does it get at the shed? Just
It was reasonably chilly yesterday. I was rocking a hoodie, and
Yep.
it was still reasonably chilly under it.
I was in a
Right.
t-shirt. I was fine.
so I might have to
I
skip it
am
for 3 months.
particularly insulated though.
I was trackies in a jumper,
Yeah,
but
Yep.
I've had I've been sick the last week, so
I'm thinking maybe all of winter. Like I might have to miss it. So you might see me in springtime when it warms up because
Code up, you'll be right.
can't.
I'm
can't
glad.
go
give
cold.
you
I'm
the-
glad you didn't want to sound soft.
Yeah, we'll give you the table inside. It's all good. And put the
It's
heat,
still
put the
frigging
heater, put the
freezing
heater
outside
beside
though,
you.
with the bloody door open.
Soft.
I might try it.
Okay.
I'll say that I might try it.
Build it and they will come. Except
For
for
you
Greg,
guys.
if it's cold, maybe
Then forget about it.
then forget.
But
about
I might give it a try. I've
He,
got.
he did move halfway around the world for some warmer weather though, so
It's-
we can't begrudge him.
Yeah.
it. We can, but okay.
Yeah, not to his face. Speaking of Sunday, we had a great catch up. Shout out to Brendale Brewing Company.
Oh, so good. Actually,
I won't tag him in the post. Don't worry.
yeah. It annoyed me a bit.
Yeah.
Do all the bloody families like frig off? It's a bloody brewery. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be
Yeah.
walking around
Yeah.
watching out for ankle biters, going, "Oh, sorry, excuse me, little 3-year-old." Bloody, whilst I go to the bar, like
Yeah.
just get out of my way. Like, don't even be there with your stupid drunk parents All right,
Yeah.
just off you go. Get
as
away.
as I mentioned on Sunday,
I know.
that's how I grew up, though.
Yeah.
On the floor of the pub while
Yeah.
mum and dad partook.
Yeah.
Well, it just says 18 and over. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I got several friends who attest to being raised by the patrons of the Dag pub, etc., etc. So I don't think that institution's going to change anytime soon, Greg.
It's too cramped though. Like a dag. You mean the Dag pub at Dagular?
Yes.
That's a cool pub, right? But that's bigger. The Brendel Brewing Company is tiny little shoebox.
Okay, so
Like,
hipster.
if we could have sat upstairs, would have been a different
problem.
story.
Yeah, wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I was going to say every time I've been there, I've always sat upstairs and never had this issue. So
Yeah.
But yeah, the beer I found was a bit hipster-like,
It was a bit hipster-like, yes.
and it was full of bloody hipsters too.
yeah.
There were a lot of hipsters there. Yeah.
Who would have thunk it? A bespoke brewery in a shed with hipsters.
Yeah.
Never would have seen that one coming.
I thoroughly enjoyed the beers, so I don't know what that says about me. Am I a hipster?
Yeah, well, you'd be closest among the crowd.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thanks, Muddy.
yeah, you would be a hipster. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks. But
But look, it was a success because we walked out of it with those porter beers, which we're going to crack one later on.
Yep.
Cannot wait. Super excited.
and I did get a growler. That was some pretty awesome ale. So
Just such a good word.
Time to say that.
it's nothing like getting a growler on a Sunday afternoon.
With Greg.
Oh yes.
Anyway, JT,
Yo.
we got to Batman.
Yes.
We started joking about Greg being soft in the shed,
Yep.
and that's where we left it. So
Other than that, ran Infinity at BrisCon, which was pretty cool.
we'll talk about BrisCon later on. So
Yes.
don't
Yes.
shoot it too soon.
Don't blow your load
In
too
Greg's
soon.
words. Yeah.
Yep.
Predominantly Bane.
For Batman?
Yeah.
Yes. Thus far, exclusively Bane. I have been running old school Eternal Arkham Origins Bane
Yep.
to very little success, but that's okay.
Like you were discussing earlier, though, that's an older,
Yeah.
and the power creep sort of has left that one a little bit behind, maybe.
And the fact it turns out I can't roll D6s anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jacob fondled my D6s in a past life, but
He
they
does that.
they
He
have
sneaks
not
in.
behaved.
You
Yeah.
just
Good stuff.
committed to wholeheartedly to D20s. And that's the
Maybe
problem.
maybe that's it. D20 life. I don't know.
Yeah. Your wrist action's all set.
It's
for
all
D20s.
different. It's all out.
You gotta
That's
get back
gonna,
into training.
it's going to be a problem when we get to Blood Bowl. I don't have to.
It's going to be
Yeah.
no problems because you're not going to care. You're not going to care.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
That's groovy.
Mm.
Groovy. Mr. Muddy, you've been a busy boy.
Well, I can't even remember what we're doing. I've played a couple of games of Batman.
Yeah.
I think
Didn't you play some Vanguard?
I've played some Vanguard against
Ooh,
Brad.
how'd that go?
That was good. I really liked that game. Nice,
It's wicked.
nice, clean, simple.
Mm.
You go home and you're not stressed out about it.
It looked quite interesting. I think that'd be. I don't know if it's on the review schedule or whatever. If you guys have had a look at it, but I watched a game. I have never played it myself, but
Well,
it was an interesting watch.
Jono's now jumping on.
Yeah.
He wants to crack in on it.
Greg's laughing because we reviewed
Yeah,
it.
already done.
Oh, did you? I don't fucking know. It's semantic, man. Don't look at me.
Yeah. No, but it's a nice rule set that you can pick up and just have a go of, and then put it down again. No big.
Yeah,
no
no,
big
totally.
stress. And Brad's keen as on it, which he's got you painting all his minis.
Yeah. I
So
painted.
He does the assembly work,
He assembles them, bases them,
ships them.
base coats them,
No.
Oh right, okay.
undercoats them.
Yeah.
And then I finish them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
which is
And
a good
then-
arrangement because I can just pick them up and start painting.
Yeah.
But I did that whole Northern Lion box in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And he's sliding you the neckbeard stuff. Is that how the
He's sliding me some coinage, which is directly
is
feeding into the neckbeard.
Yeah, yeah.
the neckbeard. Okay.
To the
to Carlos.
Yeah.
Directly
straight
to
into
Carlos.
Carlos's untraceable
Well, actually,
account.
the latest one bought me a new airbrush.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
so-
something I've still got to come over one night and just see how that system works.
Go for it.
I will
Yep.
one night. Okay.
The old airbrush production.
We can undercoat some minis on Saturday if we get a chance. If you want to have a crack.
This is going to be such. I'm so
Epic.
looking forward to this Saturday.
Epic.
Hence why I couldn't stop. I wanted to talk
Yeah.
in the car. I was just like, Saturday, it's coming, it's coming. Can we almost just jump straight to Saturday?
No.
Ah. All
Okay.
right, so I played, so a bit of Batman, Vanguard. I feel like, oh my God, I nearly forgot. Last night.
War Master.
There we go. Okay.
War frickin' Master with a skull on it.
Shout out to Josh Bruce for the application of the 70-30 rule, getting Muddy to...
Oh, yeah, he let me
He's
win.
good. He's good at that.
He fucking let me.
he's
Well,
very
he
good at
fucked up because he didn't let me win Batman. First game. It was
Ah,
a draw.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a draw. He fucked up.
Yeah, no, that went horribly.
He
You definitely
tried.
didn't
Yes, to
immediately
lose.
start being a reseller for that
Yeah,
game.
I fucking still loved it. But no, War Master, yeah.
So,
I really liked
You played high elves though,
I did.
and when I played high elves. And when you're playing high elves, it's like
reliable.
you charge in and you're like, okay, so I get
still fucked it
3
up.
dice, and then I get 1 because of this and 1 because of this. Oh, and then I cast a spell, so 1 because of this, and
Yeah.
suddenly you throw in like 30 dice in this one unit.
The cap's insane.
Yeah,
I went straight on today and I've got $200 worth of shit ready to go. Right, for lizards. I think the cold one cav have got 4 base, 4 attacks. So they got an extra dice on it right there.
yeah.
Yes.
So, what you say you jumped on and bought them? Is this an eBay reseller, like
No,
all secondhand stuff, or
Eureka, who are Aussie.
Yeah.
So it's all on my site. I've got to pay for it yet, but I'm just making sure the order's roughly what I need it to be before I put it through, which will be literally tomorrow.
so it's legit War Master stuff, or stuff you proxy for War Master?
No,
That's
it's
made
6mm fantasy
Yeah.
models.
Oh,
It's
right, okay.
Generic.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
War Master 6mm.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's
All right.
specifically generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
And
So-
has Eureka got all the races?
I think they've got some. They got some historical stuff. They had some. This is off the top of my head. Beastmen were on there.
Mm.
I think orcs and goblins or something like that. I think they might actually. They got a fair few. I think they might have had like wood elves, like a wood elf type thing happening as well. They had snake men, Ophidians, which are like snakes. So there was a whole bunch of different races, but like there's lots of other companies doing the same sort of stuff as
Right.
well.
Mm.
Look, those guys, Josh Bruce and Big Mike,
Mm.
were basically just putting up links all day for us noobs to basically try and
Cherry
find the
pick.
minis and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eureka's Aussie though, so
Aussie, so that means it'll be here quicker too.
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Decent
Didn't-
quality.
didn't know
domestic.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Big Mike had lizards as well, and he put up
Oh, yeah.
pics of his painted.
Yeah,
and it
Yeah, 3 systems. That's
used to try and make him cry.
work.
Well, yeah, bit of a game whore now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
totally.
good effort from
Loving it.
Magpie Muddy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
excellent.
just good fun. Like, seriously, I can't think of it. It's been a while since we've had, 2 sheds basically bouncing around,
Yeah.
and then games in
Yep.
between. You've got Big Mike hitting up. What's the Horizon one?
It's a generic
It's a generic like epic
sci-fi,
sci-fi
epic
yeah
skill game,
it's on the
essentially.
Horizon or something like that.
6mm sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
That's he's gonna run me through a game of that.
Yep.
So I can finally buy those Planetfall miniatures that I always wanted to buy from Spartan Games that no one would ever play with me. So there's just so much.
I can
to
play
do.
against you with my Epic Force that's sitting up there and hasn't been touched for 12 years.
That's it. You can take that and then use it in this system.
Mm.
So yeah, really looking forward to it.
That's it. I mean, G-Dub are going to re-release Epic any day now.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's
a
coming.
thing.
Yeah,
it's
it's coming.
happening. Yeah, with 6mm miniatures.
Well, maybe this rule set will get enough people a groundswell
yeah,
that boom.
off we go
Shit,
again.
We better release Epic because
Similar.
these
Chumps are.
these little guys are taking our.
It's going to happen. I
Yeah.
can feel it.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
And if you sit on a park bench naked long enough, someone's going to trip and land on your cock.
Really?
It's very
That
motivational.
could
Yeah.
be, that could be handy.
I think probably a greater chance of a homeless person coming on lying on you.
I didn't say they wouldn't be homeless.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm super negative on that. I really try not to be, but
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. I feel like
You know
I
what you
feel
need?
like
You need a Saturday.
I do need a Saturday session.
Mm.
You know what? I feel like, G-Dub have just cock teased Greg so much, and it just makes me angry. Like when there's the birds and they're just flirting with your mate, you just know they're not going to do anything. You just like piss off
Just
and let him
leave him alone.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a real man.
Yeah, let him be.
Yeah.
You're not going to use him properly.
That's it.
Let him hang out with me and let
Yeah,
me use him
Greg's at
properly.
the bar. He's buying G-Dub cocksucking cowboys
Yeah.
and fruit tingles.
Yeah.
And you know
They-
he's not going home with him.
Nah,
No,
they're just getting free shit.
that's it.
Yeah, fuck them.
To be fair, I mean, did he ever buy Titanicus? Wouldn't that be the The
That's
fruit, the
good.
fruit tingles. That's
That's a
Yeah.
good
that's the
point.
fruit tingles fishbowl. You never bought them. That's why they walked
Yeah.
off.
And sisters.
So maybe
Where's the sister?
maybe
Not-
Greg,
Sisters
Not
of
released
Battle.
yet. Not released yet.
maybe you're
I
just
know.
stringing G double along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly it.
That's
They're like, yo, you buy Titanic because we'll release Epic. You're like, you release Epic, I'll buy Titanic.
And around we go.
Yeah. The old Irish negotiation. I love it.
We're wearing a t-shirt.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
God.
So what have you been up to?
Oh, me, mates. Painting Napoleonics.
Yeah.
For a change.
yeah, just for something
For
new.
Saturday.
For Saturday. I played a couple of games myself. We played that game with the thing. You and I, Muddy.
The game with the thing.
Just narrow it down a little bit more.
Ah,
What did we do? Oh, hello, cat.
maybe not. Maybe that was before.
Holy crap. I feel like
It's been way too long.
Star Wars Armada.
Yeah, we played Armada. We talked about that last cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I played Vanguard in the shed with Brad.
Yeah, I watched. That was the
That's right, yeah.
the juggling night.
That
okay.
was the
Yep.
juggler.
Oh yeah. There's some stories out of that,
I
isn't
don't
there?
think we need to discuss that on the cast, really.
I think we do because I
think
wasn't
we do.
there.
I think it needs to come up.
All right. No, I don't.
Yeah. Well, so what happened? What, fellas?
All right.
What happened?
I'm just going to eat a
So-
brownie and not talk.
It's at the shed.
Yeah.
It's a good shed.
It's getting
Good-
loose.
good sesh.
It gets loose.
So a few
But
beers
we-
have been had.
A few beers have been had, and we've had a good
All right.
time. The games.
No, not just beers. I was drinking single malt scotch.
Hey,
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
drinking
So you weren't driving home.
alcoholic ice cream.
No, Jono was driving.
Oh, right. So you were well into it.
I was drinking some 20-year-old alcoholic ice cream.
Because of course Brad has alcoholic infused ice cream in the
I'm
freezer.
not joking. This
Yeah.
stuff was
So you
strong
were all
as.
maggoted.
If the lights go out, you could just light his ice cream on fire, and it would
It
keep
was-
the room well lit.
Yeah.
Like
I thought it was like all mouldy and stuff. He's like, no, that's all this weird alcohol. You know what his house is like. You're like, holy crap! All right, yeah, I'll drink it. Whatever. Put it in with other alcohol. Yeah, cool. Anyway,
shout out to
Again-
Jono for driving these drunk bastards
Yeah.
home.
so
Missed out.
I don't remember the trip home.
Yeah.
I don't wanna put that out there.
Seriously. Holy shit.
so mostly everyone's left by this stage, right? Is it what? How many of us are left? Probably 4 or 5. 4 or 5 of us are left, and we're just talking shit, right? Game's over. Everyone's having a laugh. Anyway, so the juggler comes out. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't understand.
For-
I'm pretty cut, and even I'm like,
For
why?
a bit of context, Brad has an 8x4, which was
It's a
where
pool-
2 of the games were going on the top of a pool
Okay,
table.
Yeah.
So, context.
okay. So what
When
happened,
we were
juggler?
younger, my dad taught us to juggle,
Ah, right.
and we used the pool balls
Yep.
to juggle.
Right.
Got a bit of weight to him. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So, you saw the pool balls.
I had
before-
a flashback to a pleasant childhood memory,
Uh-huh.
and I thought, I want to share this with my good friends.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and we were ready to be shared with.
Uh-huh.
We were not stopping you. In fact, you started with 2, and I said, hey, dude, wait a minute. It was a blue ball. I remember it was a
Yeah.
blue ball. And I
Yep.
said,
No, I
dude,
don't. But yeah.
It was a blue ball. 'Cause
Okay.
I was like, dude, you're not even using the blue ball yet. Because I was having a laugh, blue balls, blah, blah, blah. and then it happened. I'll let you get on.
The first ball left my hand in a graceful arc. The second followed. The third, no. I don't know where that third one was going. All I know is where it went. And that was into my glass of single malt scotch, which proceeded to shatter all over the gaming table.
And then
Then I tried to clean it up. And then
how'd
I
you
got...
do? Hey, when you plaster,
Not a good idea with glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I should
Super
do?
sharp,
What you
especially
do?
with those
you go get your mitts in there. Get them in there and grab some glass.
I panicked. But then I got blood all over the table.
And we're all still laughing and having and talking, right? And he's standing there and he's like sucking his finger and he's sucking his finger. And I looked over and I'm like, give me a look at your finger. And he's pulled it out and there's blood just pissing all down his hand. Like,
It did that spurt thing.
Yeah.
so
You know how like it goes with your pulse and like
So I'm like, yeah, we need to wrap that up. You got to like some band-aids or a rag or something. And we're down the shed and Brad's like, oh, I haven't got any of that.
Yeah,
So
'cause
I had a
as if you wouldn't have a
flashback.
first aid.
Had the
kit in there.
flashback to the just dippets. I'm like,
Super glue.
we need some super glue.
Oh, nice one.
Boom.
Worked.
Did it
Well, I
work?
stopped bleeding.
Oh, nice. There you go. Boom. See. Happy
But
days. Well done. Saved
The
it there.
mystery continues because no one can find this busted up glass.
What?
I put it somewhere and
So you've secretly stashed it somewhere.
Yeah, he's gone to hide his
No.
shame on the night, and Brad can't fucking find
Brad
it.
has tried to tear the whole place apart, trying to find this busted
Christ, you've
glass.
really hit it.
He's looking in the bins. He's looking everywhere, and we still cannot find the broken glass.
I reckon
So-
I ate it.
So hang on. So did you see him smash the glass?
Yeah, we're all.
So did you not see him like squirrel the glass away?
That's the thing. We all,
So he's done it under
The funny
plane.
thing is, we've all sat there and gone, "Oh, he went over there," and then Jono or someone will go, "No, I think he went over that way." It's like, it's
And Jono was sober.
yeah,
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
like the cops trying to, interview 6 drunk people about who stabbed who when what, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, nah, is that ginger guy over there?" No, it was the guy with the blue
You know,
shirt
you know
over
what?
the other side.
You know what Jacob is? Sizer Koze of Usual Suspects, and all you guys have just completely pulled the blanket over. He's just pulled the wool over your eyes.
That's
Yeah, we've
it.
got no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon maybe he didn't even cut himself.
He's ninja yous.
Maybe it was one of those tomato sauce buckets.
Yeah.
And he's fucking done that squirt. Like,
He had
that.
a spare blood pack and decided to play a prank on you.
And how was your arm after your shoulder after?
Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
So
Huh.
this
Is just
pre-
going to be a
Is
all the
this-
stupid shit Jacob did that night? Is
Yeah,
this what
yeah,
this
yeah.
episode
Yeah, we've
is?
gotta get this out.
It sounds like a cool night.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm
title.
pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
missed
there's
it.
another story coming up after this
Yeah, there
involving some wildlife.
Yeah, there was. There, pre
Pre-juggler.
the juggler.
Yeah. The joke was the very last thing.
Brad's
We bailed after that because John
Yeah,
was
Brad's-
like, I got to get you home.
Brad's got this dumbbell, right? Now you get a whole bunch of piss dudes, and what happens?
Well, you're gonna start. Yeah.
Good. Well, who's the first one to try? How did it work out for you?
Look,
He was busting his ass trying to get this thing.
I'm not really renowned for my upper body strength.
I thought your arm was going to pop out of the shoulder.
Yeah. Look, there's a very real risk that it was going to.
But you did get it. I'll give
Yeah,
you kudos
I
for
got
this.
drunker and then I could do it.
No, once he bled,
Yeah.
fucking got cranky,
Yeah.
and he fucking did it.
So, and this was a school night from memory. This is like on a Thursday night, wasn't it?
No, it's
Wednesday.
holidays.
Was it?
We're on
Oh, was
holidays,
it?
Yeah, this is the arse
Yeah.
of the holidays. Yeah.
Right. So,
Oh, fuck, it was good.
Yeah, and I couldn't get that munted on a school night.
Well, Brad would have
Again.
fallen asleep at 9:30 in his own shed if it was a school night.
Yeah.
But then the funny thing was, everyone then had to try and pick up this dumbbell.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Everyone was doing it just to try and rub it in.
so what's the wildlife? What's that about?
Well, I had to bring this up.
Yeah.
I feel like this needs a video.
Look,
though.
no one's going to tag Peter. Go for it.
I think you should.
People for the ethical treatment
I
about
think,
it.
Oh, gotcha.
I think you need to do this in do it like a story.
Narrative format.
Yeah,
This needs to be
do
a
it-
narrative introduction.
I can't bring it up like that. You need to do the story.
So you want me to tell the story?
It was a dark and stormy night.
All right. So, when I used to live at Toombul, and you know a story's good when it starts like that. When I used to live at Toombul, we used to go down to the bar that was at the shopping centre, the Mark. It used to be called, and it was a terrible bar, but it was our local. So we used to go down there, and we used to come home, and I live like a block behind the shopping centre. So instead of going around the streets, we just used to walk through the units behind it, climb the fence, and then we'd be in our unit complex. So this night that Muddy's referring to, I was walking back from the bar with a mate, and we got to the fence, and I'd climbed up and like reached the top of this fence. Then I felt something run down my back. And it was a possum. And it was a pissed off possum. And it scratched the shit out of me. It just attacked me. It went rabid on my back. And like scratched up on my back, ripped my shirt. And then it pissed on me. And my mate that was there, he thought I was just having a seizure or something. because it was dark. You couldn't
Yeah.
see this bloody possum. And yeah, look, these things happen.
Yeah, of course
in
it do,
in
yeah.
Australia, these things happen.
Yeah.
But apparently, this was the funniest story that Muddy and Brad had ever heard that night. He's had to leave the room now to compose himself. But yeah, so that's my possum story.
That's gold.
Yeah.
That's gold.
Anyway,
You don't have any.
Brad's-
You don't have any like adult scars on your back from.
No,
the,
no, I don't think so.
You
Nothing
can't
that
like.
impressive.
Yeah,
Hey, check out the scars.
I'd say they're from a chick anyway. If I did.
I just wish there was a video. Like, he could imagine his mate would have seen this.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
half
Yeah. It'd easily get a million, like easily. It'd go viral.
As well.
Million clicks.
Yeah, this is
easily.
pre-social media days.
You know what I mean? We missed
Because it's
out.
got- the reason it all came up though was because there's possums at Brad's, and to go to the where the tree where you usually urinate, there's
Yeah.
possums, and it was a bit worried he was going to attack.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of possums. I'm
One of his cousins might be.
Yeah.
overly cautious around them. Let's just
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah.
Let's get him. That's that dude that hit old Brownie down at Toomble.
Oh, that feels good. Thanks,
Anyway,
buddy.
can we embarrass someone else for a bit, or
Yeah, all right.
I just can't. I'm spewing a miss that night. That
It was
that
such
sounded like a
good
brilliant night.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shout sessions are the
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
A
Love
big
it
shout
all.
out to John, who designated driver. I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's picking me up all the time.
Yeah.
It's
well,
great.
I drove him to club, back and forth 2 years straight. So
He
he owes
just
me a few rides.
reminded me when he was driving me, me and JT home last night, that I used to pick him up from the train station.
Yeah. Back in Q
To
and K
come-
days as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd totally forgotten. So yeah, he fucking owes me.
Yeah, I'm collecting. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Greg? What have you been up to?
Not as much or exciting stuff as you
man, I'm
guys.
puffed.
Bloody
I'm puffed.
hell! Yeah, that's an awesome few weeks. But yeah, I was just totally in Delta 1-0 zone for 5 weeks, really, 4 weeks leading up to BrisCon.
Yep.
Just trying to get stuff done, but did manage to play Star Wars X-Wing with my youngest. We went down to Magic Vault,
Oh, yeah.
drove the eldest one to Magic Vault to play with one of his mates, and said the youngest one, "You want to come along?" And he did. So it was cool. So whilst my eldest played 40k, we played a bit of X-Wing, which was cool. And he beat me, which sucked.
Okay.
Annoyingly, though, just as we're leaving, there's also a Legion tournament on at the same time. They had, 6 or 8 players. And it just, because the kids they love Star Wars, right? And I'm a bit partial to it. So we just sort of quickly walked around to look at the tables and the scenery and just to sort of get a general feel for it, like as a tournament game. And the dude, the TO, bailed me up. And he goes, "Oh, you interested?" And I said, "Yeah, I've played it and I'm not, it doesn't really tickle my fancy, but, I like it and well done." And he just gave me the real hard says, "Oh, we're a real friendly bunch and it's really easy to play. Here, come on, I'll show you how to play." I said, No, I'm okay. And anyway, the kids are they're at the door at the stage. I'm like, I just want to get out. I'm trying to find a polite way to go, no, just to bail and go, no, gotta go. Would not give me any
So you're
break?
telling me that a wargamer was missing social cues?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go, my kids?
Yeah, I actually had to say, look,
children. They're crossing the road.
I actually had to cut them off. I actually had to cut them off and say,
They're
look,
getting in a van that says free candy.
which they would totally do. They would totally do that. They're just not the nightmare. But anyway, I was a pain in the ass. But interestingly,
I just interrupt. You in stores at the moment? You had all the G-Dub one as well, right? Where you lied to the shop.
yeah, it's a total lie. Yeah. It's a nightmare. I just don't like it. Gamers and social skills.
cues.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yep.
But interestingly, my eldest, so he's just hook, line, and sinker, and disappearing down that
40K
G-Dub
rabbit hole. Yeah.
like there's no tomorrow. It's the point where I'm like, what have I done?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I haven't pushed him, like I said on previous casts, but obviously surrounded by all the gear. So he is now painting mod. So BrisCon, we got the youngest one. So he likes World War II stuff for whatever reason. So we got Flames of War thing. Is it 1 to 100 scale mods? Flames
Yeah,
of War,
yeah.
I think it is.
15 mil, right? Yeah.
The little fellas.
Yeah.
Anyway, some of them are unpainted. So what he's done is he's struck up my eldest son to paint them for him for $15. So the youngest one gets a fully painted army. The eldest one's there slaving away, painting away. $15 for, I think, is maybe 100 models. I don't know how many there is. There's a box of them. There's a huge amount.
So what you're saying is he's trying to undercut me.
I
If
thought
Brad
some-
hears about him, you'll be hearing a knock on
Yeah.
the door with the Vanguard stuff he's just got from my place.
I thought, number one, how good is it that the eldest one is earning pocket money?
Entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how good is the second one getting it for rock dirt
Bottom-
like
dirt
bottom
cheap
price?
price.
Yeah.
Like taking both boxes really for both, like for one each for both kids. Now the other thing he's doing, which I posted up during the week, which is a nightmare, is it's a total nightmare. He wants to make a Space Marine suit, right? No, and I'm like he wants to make it. He actually, to the point of, he's like, Dad, it'd be excellent. He's pulled this on me. He's excellent father and son time. We don't spend enough time recently doing stuff. This would be excellent for us to work
That's
on.
awesome manipulation.
Yeah, and like-
How do you say no to that?
Yeah.
Just
And
say
then
no.
Yeah.
The bolter is
We'll
just,
kick
I don't know if
the
you
ball.
saw it when you came in.
We'll
That's,
decide to kick a ball.
Yeah.
did you see the bolter he's making over there? Just over there?
I was going to ask about the prop bolter.
So
sitting
that's
outside,
that's his first thing he's making, right? So he's made a list of what we need to buy, like materials and equipment, all that stuff. He's asking me, hitting me up about how to make fiberglass shells. He's hit me up about everything to do with making like an 8-foot high Space Marine suit. Like, I googled it quickly this morning on the way in the train, right? Because he's been talking about it now for about a week and a half. I thought I'll just look in to see how difficult it is. Fuck me.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Like, holy shit, it's difficult. But an industrial designer did it. Took him 10 months over, like it took him 3 months over a 10-month period, and he's all the gear, and he's got all the stuff.
My brother built the Iron Man suit that he could wear.
Yeah,
That took him,
yeah,
and he's only a short fuck.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then he's saying, "Oh, but you got a 3D printer downstairs, Dad." I'm like, it's only got a build plate of 150 by 150 millimeters.
Yeah.
It's not designed to make suits of power armor.
Oh, you just go get another one.
Yeah, you need a big one. Production
So
3D print.
I right in the first time in my life, I've actually said to him, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to help you. You're on your own. But you're on your own. But you're not allowed to use sharp tools. So good luck with that. And you're not making fiberglass because that stuff's going to give you cancer. Not happening. And then he's like, "Oh, come on, Dad." I'm like, "Not doing it. I'm just not." I'm actually to the point of getting annoyed with him. It's full on. Like every day he's working on it. It's mental. What do I do?
Oh, mate, he'll get a girlfriend soon enough.
He
He needs a girl.
get him on Tinder at the age of 14. There you go, son. Knock
Even
yourself
John
out.
can go hang out.
Off you
that
go.
free candy
Hit the
van.
bar.
yeah.
Hit the bars together.
It's a nightmare, honestly. So, listeners, if you've got any tips out there, how I can navigate this disaster that I'm in, because I just know he's going to lose interest. I was waiting for him.
Chunk by chunk, do the bolter first.
Yeah.
He was already looking into, like, he's already got the materials he wants to knock off. He wants to go to Bunnings at the weekend.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not driving him. So, "Oh, don't worry, I'll walk." I said, "You can't walk. It's miles away." "Well, I'll ride my bike then." So, "Well, how are you going to carry the gear? And you're going to get run over. I can't let you do that. I've got to take you." Which means I'm going, which means I'm going to pay for it, which means he gets the gear,
He knows.
which means
Yeah.
he's one step closer.
Yep.
Which means he's
Yeah.
got you sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the system. He's got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
No, because you know what'll happen? I end up fucking doing it. That's what's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
You'll get a fucking big giant space marine out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, we'll play with it.
Yeah.
It'll be
This
awesome.
house is not designed for an 8-foot high space marine. It barely fits us.
You can lie him down. Just lie him down.
Just do
We'll
one
come in the
without the
grotto
helmet.
next week, and there'll be the power armor on the couch.
That'd be cool.
Oh man, I feel for you. I do.
Put him out in the backyard. No one will want to fucking hop the fence.
It's a fucking nightmare. I don't know. Anyway, that's
Well, once he figures it out, he can build me a suit of Fallout power armor.
you go.
There you go.
Could be
I
I'll
did
pay him
think-
$15.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the other thing is he's hit my secret stash of stuff. So he took out my. He did ask me, so I said, "Yeah, off you go."
Porn.
Took out my Razorback. No, he took out my Razorback. So we started building that. He's now spray painted it. He's now opened up and like got all these models lying everywhere. I've now said to him, "Right, you're on hold now. The brakes are on until you make a dent in this and paint at least half of it. You're not getting any more stuff."
Now, see, I can get behind that. If you can raise a gamer to paint what he has, that's good parenting. Right there.
Because that just doesn't exist. Paint what you got before you buy more.
Yeah.
That system does not exist.
He's got more
It's a
stuff
lie.
unopened up there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, no, that's
Yeah.
not getting opened.
That's
That's staying in a shrink wrap
Yeah.
until you paint more
because you're
stuff.
just getting up boxes.
Because on top of that, there's
boxes.
four Conquest magazines arrived today
Ah.
with more Marines and more Plague Marines.
Oh, I forgot because he
Nice.
got you on the Conquest subscription as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
last time we spoke, you were like, top of the world.
Yeah.
baby.
You were.
Yeah,
No, I was
yeah.
just like, this is
I'm
good.
such that's
Yeah.
awesome.
The high's
And
worn
now
off.
Look at you.
The fucking Space Marine suit. I mean, that's just the straw right there.
Happened quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
He
G-Dub's
didn't
good.
just fall down the rabbit hole. He dived head first.
How
Yeah.
many kids go, oh, I'm going to make a space? Like, that's the problem of friggin' YouTube. And school saying, you can do whatever you want, kid. No, you can't.
Don't
You
get that
can't.
message at my school.
No, yeah.
You can't do whatever you want. There's limitations in life. Tough shit. People that say that, talking out of their ass.
Yeah.
Because the people saying that haven't done what they want. I'd be saying, why don't you do what you want? I'm
Yeah,
sure you
yeah.
should be teaching kids that's not what you want to do.
It's the only ones
Yeah.
that aren't getting that done are the ones that dads won't go and help them.
Yeah.
That's it. They could have. They could have been something better than a guidance officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But their dad never believed in them.
Dad,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's counselling. That's going to cost you even more.
I have had that too thrown at me. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What, the council's at you.
No. You don't believe me, Dad.
Yep.
You don't believe me.
The
But I'm
guilt-
going
the
to
full-
do
the
I'm
guilt
going to do
trip.
it, Dad. I'm going to do it to prove you wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
I've had that, like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
the fuck? I can... Wise old head here, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
See, if
All
you
I'm
steer into the skid, buy the shit for him, and try and help him with it, you're right. He'll burn out after a week. But because you've opposed it, it's got 8 weeks of life left in it.
You've given him the big red
Yeah.
button.
Don't care.
Yeah.
And he's fucking pushing it.
Yeah.
You know what? I've got a Bane blade from White Dwarf from way before it even was thought of being a plastic kit in cardboard form, still in that cupboard. That's still unfinished, which I started when I was 14. That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
That's what's going to happen, right? I should take it out and show him that. There you go, son. That's your dream right there.
Yes.
I think you just have to let him fail on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't want to lose fingers whilst he does it. Or get cancer.
Yeah,
You
they're
have to-
both good moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a real bind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is beyond the scope of a wargaming
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, what sort of
Let's
maybe
add
like
up.
How to Raise a Teenage Son
You got Dr.
podcast?
Phil on the freaking
Yeah.
number here. Just hit
Yeah.
Dr. Phil in.
Yeah. New segment, Greg's therapy sessions.
Whew, there you go. That's what I've been up to.
That's what Greg's
Wow.
been up to.
Shit.
I didn't
I've
realize.
also got
that-
quite a few other things that are actually interesting.
Yeah.
All right, is that you got some news or
Well, there's kind of news.
Oh, what kind of news? Okay.
Kind of
Stuff has
Oh.
happened in the
Right,
past
we-
5 weeks.
Are we,
That's it,
but
yeah.
not to
Do
me.
it.
are we hitting the music?
Well, if it's
Is
not
it really
news,
news?
then no.
Is
like-
it news? 'Cause
It's
if
news.
not-
It is.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
well,
called
no,
news.
hit-
Okay,
hit it.
hear the music.
All right.
First up, Star Wars trailer.
Yeah.
Seen it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
And a teaser.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
a teaser. Yeah.
I need some more meat
Yeah.
to
the,
sink
la-
my
the
teeth
laugh
in.
at the end, though.
Well,
Come
it's-
on.
Oh yeah.
It's Palpatine.
That's the big thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the big,
yeah.
the big. You know, that's the only thing that really came out of it.
True.
Yeah.
He's back.
Well, Luke's saying no one's ever really gone, and then Palpatine laughs, and you're like, "Oh, just fucking spoil the whole movie for me."
Plus, old mate, what's he with a spiky horn head? What's he called?
Maul.
Maul.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you cut him in two, and if he comes back being cut in two, being thrown out like a exhaust chute.
And then, like, surviving the Death Star 2 explosion. Everyone forgets that he was on the Death Star 2 when it exploded.
True that, yeah.
Like, yes, he fell down a shaft. Then he was part of a massive thermonuclear explosion.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, people forget about that bit.
Yeah. Damn it. There you go.
Are they saying Palpatine's coming back?
Yeah,
You haven't seen the trailer,
That
have
is
you?
that is the
So
implication from the teaser.
There's the teaser, and it's got all the
really?
shit, and then right at the end, Luke says, "No one's ever really gone," or something like that. And then you hear Palpatine laugh.
Like, is he going to come back like the ghosty things, like like the other guys do?
Who knows?
Or like,
I think it'd be solid form, I reckon.
It's very hard to tell considering how much got ghosted to Legends when they took it over, and you don't know which part of his backstory is real anymore.
Is it kind of like the opposite of Game of Thrones? Like Game of Thrones, you're like, I like Ned Stark, and then he's dead. You're like, oh.
Like an next
Yeah.
bloke,
Whereas-
and then he gets
Star
killed.
Wars is like, nah, they're never really dead, eh?
Yeah.
Look, he's back. Is it kind of opposites?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's.
Well, what are you thinking
Well,
about?
I'm
if he comes
thinking
back?
that I'm thinking that
You sound a little
they brought
dirty.
J.J. Abrams back to remake Return of the Jedi. Just like they brought him in to remake A New Hope.
Mm.
Yeah.
They went a different direction with not Force Awakens,
Last Jedi. TLJ.
Last Jedi, and people went, "No, we really just wanted a remake of Empire." So they're bringing J.J. Abrams back to remake Return of the Jedi.
Interesting but salty opinion. Yeah.
Well, prove me wrong.
I hope it's not.
Please.
Yeah.
It really.
Well, what's it called? What's
Oh, the fucking Skywalker. Yeah.
The Rise of
it's-
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Which is what?
Or it could be called The Return of the Jedi known as Skywalker.
Yeah. I hope it's not. It needs something more than that. That would be really disappointing.
Yeah, no. Sorry, bro.
Unfortunately, I think the Star Wars brand has really taken a nosedive, hasn't it? It's taken a big
I
hit.
think they could have done something really good
Yeah.
with Solo and Kenobi
Yeah.
movie and branched out, and they've got the Mandalorian TV show
But
coming.
I think the Solo
Yeah.
movies was excellent. I
I
still
thought
think
it
it
was
was one of the
brilliant,
best
yeah.
movies they've done.
Totally. But it was all the backlash they got from
Yeah,
um
that's fair because I think I
Last
said
Jedi.
before, like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have good movies then, and they're not gonna get the just reward because of past
Yeah.
failures.
yeah. And
No,
I think
you're right.
objectively, if it wasn't the middle movie in a Star Wars trilogy, if it was a standalone thing,
It would have got a
Last
passing grade.
Jedi would have been okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I still liked a lot of it.
Hmm.
I didn't like some bits of it.
The cinematics of Star, they're still great.
Yeah.
Eye candy. It's
Yeah.
great eye candy.
There's just that scene where the capital ship, she jumps to hyperspace and slices through
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and then it's silent,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then it's that, oh man, every time gets me, and I'm like, that is just gold. But then they go to the casino planet.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Ruins it.
Yeah,
Mm.
doesn't ruin it. Just
does.
takes the shine off.
It was
No, it ruins it.
superfluous.
But what I'm waiting
at
for,
best.
as I said, I'm devastated they put the movies on hold. The TV show, The Mandalorian's got to save us.
Mm.
But I'm almost dead set, and I hope I'm wrong, that J.J. Abrams remakes Return of the Jedi.
Yep. It's a very safe move, which is probably what they need right now,
Yeah.
from the backer's
Yeah.
point of view. But from
Yeah.
us as viewers, no, they don't need that at all. They need something new material, please. Anyway, so
Yeah.
then we have, drum roll, Avengers.
Endgame.
But
Are we
So-
spoilers? Are we
Well,
talking
it's been
spoilers
bloody
here?
2 weeks. I mean, come on, everyone should have seen it.
It's
I
been
know you
more than, I
haven't.
think it's been more than 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we can.
Yeah, all right, spoilers.
Yeah.
Jump
Yeah.
ahead 5 minutes if you don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Or 10 or 15.
Well, okay.
Go for it.
Muddy's going
Oh,
to...
man,
So
I
hang on.
haven't seen it. I'm not
Question
gonna-
for
I won't see
JT.
it for a while.
Question for yep.
Did you tear up?
Did I tear up
Yep.
during Endgame?
Yep.
No, I can safely say I've not teared up during any Marvel films.
You're a hard motherfucker.
I cried like a bitch. I'm
Yeah.
saying right now.
What do I have to put up with?
Right now. When Scott went and saw Cassie and she was,
Yeah.
5 years older, and he's like, oh my God.
Yeah, see, I don't even like him as a character. So
Scott Lang.
He's brilliant.
Nah, he ain't.
He's
so
so
good.
He's perfect Ant-Man. He's
Absolutely.
sick.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Are we talking about Ant-Man?
Yeah, we're talking about Ant-Man.
He's brilliant.
Brilliant.
He's got a hot girlfriend too.
Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't make him any
That
better.
doesn't.
does,
That,
he's
that is
wicked.
not a character construction, Greg. You're not going to convince me
he's
with
such
that.
a cool dude, 'cause
I
yeah,
agree.
this
We
is
actually
like-
named our daughter after her. So there you go.
There you go.
But yeah, no, the whole thing, it was so good. And we were really worried going in because my wife's a bigger Marvel tragic than I am. That probably her biggest worry wasn't that the story was going to suck. She just felt that they weren't going to have enough to give everyone a moment to shine because it's the full stop in basically in this phase. And people really need a chance to, even the minor heroes that didn't have their own movies or anything, everyone still deserves a shot to.
Yeah.
And everyone got a cool moment at least.
Yeah.
And a lot of characters got several cool moments. It was fantastic.
That part did impress me, and I think because people commented on the runtime, obviously going in, that was one of the big hype points before it actually got seen by the masses, was that it was running at pretty much bang on 3 hours of footage.
Yeah.
I don't think you could have chopped more than a couple of minutes out of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I haven't really seen any negative come from that movie.
Yeah, because it's on its way to become the highest grossing
I think,
movie of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's said
there's been some flack with some of the movies and
Yeah.
whatnot,
Mm.
and I think in some parts, possibly deservedly in some areas.
Yeah.
But this seems like a lot of people are happy with the way the whole series essentially is ended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
just
now
reminded
can
me.
reboot it.
What
Yeah.
did you think of the scene with all the women? With all the female characters got together,
It was,
and she's like,
yeah.
she needs backup. Like, we're here for her. Or,
Yeah.
well, I can't remember what they said.
It,
Yeah.
it was,
And all the
Nothing can
female
stop us or
characters.
something, and they all
Yeah.
step
Yeah.
forward. Yeah.
it was pretty forced, but
It was forced. I still loved it though. I felt it was a bit of a middle finger to people that have been criticizing them.
the thing that got me about it was that so many of them, because there's about 7 or 8 of them at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than half of them had kind of already had their moment in the sun. I was like, there really is forced, because it's not like they weren't included and you need a reason to shoehorn them.
Oh,
they
no, it
they all
was- but
stand
they're
up
all
on their
standing-
own merit.
Standing around Captain Marvel.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
it was
yeah,
all like,
yeah.
they've got her back.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about
Yeah.
it.
I think it was good. It was forced. It's better that than trying to subliminally try and do it, because audience would cotton onto it. The fact that it was just a big slap in the face. I was like, big middle finger, fuck you, we're going to do it. And they did it. And I think, good on them.
Fair
Worked.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty.
It was cool.
It was shoehorned in. As
It was
you said.
shoehorned, yeah.
But yeah, it was. I think it was brave to do it because they've copped so much flack about putting the female characters front and center.
Yeah.
They'll just do whatever they want to do anyway. People are still going to go watch it. I think that was the thing with, you know how like if you get we're just talking about with Star Wars, if you get a couple
Yeah.
of bad hits,
Yeah.
it flows on.
Yeah,
You were safe with this one
Mm.
because it's the end of the whole series. You were never going to get a hit because of we'll bring up Captain Marvel because that's the latest one, right?
Yeah.
That was never going to influence people going to this one, like the Star Wars ones has.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there was nothing like that wouldn't have had any effect at all on people.
Not since Rotten Tomatoes censored everyone. So
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
good on. I'm glad Disney throw the cash around.
So what would you give it out of 10?
Yeah. 9 and change. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
It's like if you look at the 22, 23
22.
films in the whole 3 stage, it's
that's a lot.
got to be up there. It'd be top table,
Yeah. Top 5.
top 3.
Number one.
Oh, and you know what?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd need
10
to.
out of 10. Number one best MCU film.
I'd need to do a rewatch.
I'd
to
wanna
give
watch it
that
again
sort of
before-
statement.
We watched
but-
them all leading up to it.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I didn't do the whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want to do that again before I gave it the podium. But
From an outsider looking in, just going off what I see people saying, this one seems to get the most
Yeah.
nods.
yeah,
Oh, for sure. The way it was so cleverly wrote.
Yeah, so
it was
I
so
don't-
well done.
I don't out of the 20-odd series. Obviously, it's most fresh in people's minds. I would put it definitely without even seeing it, but just going off what I hear people saying, it'd be in top or first or second. There's no doubt on people's reactions to it. So
See,
they
I had
obviously did a lot right in that movie.
an autistic kid sit beside me, and it really wound me up. So kind of I was sitting at the very front of the cinema, and it really wound me up. So it was a few times where I was like, I wanted to he couldn't put his friggin' soft drink cup in the chair holder
Should've
thing.
flashed your headlights
And he
at
kept
him.
like scratching up and down the friggin' armchair trying
Watching
to
a
find
movie
it.
with a bit of edge.
I was like, would you fucking put it in the bloody cup holder and just...
See, I'm the really annoying person who waits till the day before, goes on the order all your tickets online, finds a space with the 4 seats and orders the 2 in the middle to avoid that exact problem. Did that very specifically.
We went to IMAX and couldn't book seats.
Yeah.
So Jerry got there an hour and a half before the movie
Nice.
and
Yep.
lined up.
Yeah.
And even then, we were still only like a quarter of the way down the line.
Yeah.
It's nuts. How do you think the ending?
Yeah, well, that's why I teared up.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was like, I was teared up. And even like the boys was like, I was like trying to console them as well. I said, look,
Yeah.
it's only just a movie, you know, and putting an arm around them. Go, oh, it's all
Which,
right,
when you
know?
say ending, though, which bit? There was like
Cap
5
and-
endings.
Well, whenever Iron Man.
Yeah, well, see,
Iron Man.
you're talking funeral,
Oh, no,
or
I
you're
mean
talking
right at
Cap?
the end.
You're talking,
Yeah, the
yeah.
end.
Cap,
Yeah.
slow dancing.
Yeah.
And you just like, it was just the best thing that could happen.
Yeah.
And even like, you know, when they did, all right, he'll be back 5, 4, 3,
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
He's over there.
He's over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's pretty, yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a wicked movie, man.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Okay.
Really good. And even Thanos, the fact that it's debated, there's rationale to the way he clicked the fingers in the first segment of the movie. Like he's got a argument. He's got a
Thanos is a
scientific-
well-constructed bad guy.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
But then the second movie, he just turns total badass, and he's just doing it out of spite.
Well, he's a warmonger at that
Yeah,
point.
exactly
yeah,
right.
100%. Yeah.
But the fact then it's like, right, you really want to open a can of whoop ass on him.
Thanos in Endgame hadn't lost anything like Thanos in
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
in the first one, Infinity War.
Yep.
So he completely different character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was done quite well. I
Yeah.
loved it.
And Josh Brolin was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanos, like,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
for a big purple CGI guy.
I was thinking about this. I think the bad guys for me are what make the Marvel films. Because a superhero movie is a superhero movie. To a certain extent, they will follow a superhero movie formula. The bad guy or the anti-whatever will make or break it. Which I think is one of the reasons, because obviously the one before it being Captain Marvel, I couldn't get behind the Captain Marvel movie because I thought the whole genocide war was so absent from the film to create the bad guys.
Yeah, there wasn't enough backstory.
There's nothing.
Contextualized.
There's a huge issue there. You had
They're relying on people to know the comics.
which
Hang on, Captain Marvel, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. There's a bit missing out of that.
But
Yeah.
if you had have explained it, I think it could have been great because I
Yeah.
think there was a lot going on there that
Yeah.
could have got dragged to the forefront and made a good movie.
Yeah, interesting. I'm just thinking then what you said about the bad guy. My second favorite superhero film of all time
Yeah.
is Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Heath Ledger's Joker.
Uh-huh. He's a perfect just bad guy.
Yep.
Hero's nothing without a bad guy.
Fucking. Shut up!
Wow. Some strong opinions from Greg.
Okay, apparently
Yeah.
touched a nerve there.
Yeah,
That's flashing headlights.
Yeah.
No, that's the dog being told to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because
So,
you know
I said
why?
a DC film was
You'll
good. You're
appreciate.
"Ah, back off."
You'd appreciate this. You know why?
Why?
Because there's a possum right in the roof right now.
Yeah.
This time of night.
Fucking
Ooh.
awesome.
Shit, where the fuck is he?
All right, we're not recording here anymore.
yeah. Banned.
All right,
So,
what else you got?
Too
Sorry,
quickly, out of 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
I'm at
10.
9.5.
9 and change, yeah.
I
That's fucking up there, isn't it?
Still the other day, I was just thinking about Banner when they go back to New York.
Yep.
It's like Hulk smash. He's like,
It's so gratuitous.
he's like,
Uh.
you know, it was just so well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
That was good.
because Banner and Hulk are one now. In
You got
this.
Professor Hulk.
Combined. Mm.
Professor
He,
Hulk.
he
yeah.
mastered the Hulk's anger.
See,
It's so good, though. It's so good.
But it's good.
It's a thing.
It's a progression of character.
Yeah.
It's
Through
so good.
like Ragnarok.
And
He
it's
hasn't
But also,
really
as we
had
said, like
to do, has he?
it was one of my
bit.
negatives. It was one of my negatives when I because we saw it. I saw it on Saturday, and you saw it on Saturday, and then I saw it the day before.
Yeah.
And I said to Jacob, "Oh, it's one of the negatives." But then when I thought about it, you couldn't have the Hulk being the Hulk because he just automatically wins everything. Like he's too much of a power to have in your corner. So they had to tone it down to give the whole movie a chance to shine, really. Because
Same-
otherwise, Hulk just turns into Hulk and just smashes everything.
Same reason Captain Marvel had to go.
Yeah, a wall.
Yeah. And same reason why Thor had to be
Yeah.
my little brother, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even that was appropriate.
No shit. Like that. As soon as you get that first scene with Thor, Jerry just grabbed my arm like, "That's fucking Ethan." And I was like, "Yep,
Yep. Yeah, checks out. Yep.
yeah, that's." Yeah. Muddy's looking at me because he's
What'd
but-
they do to Thor?
Oh,
That is a big spoiler.
yeah.
That's too much of a
What
spoiler.
the fuck did they do?
Do you-
Did they
alright.
fuck it?
No.
No.
Do you really
That was
want to know?
perfect.
It's also character
Are
development.
you going to watch
Yeah.
it? Like, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. You do.
No, but there's 22 freaking. I'm not going back and watching.
Nah, you don't.
You don't
need
need
do
to.
that.
Okay, so
Totally don't need
spoilers.
Oh yeah, do spoilers.
Thor-
Spoilers.
Obviously, had a chance to kill Thanos
And fails.
Right.
and failed. He hit him in the shoulder. Should have aimed for the head.
All right. Does he
And
get all
Thanos looks at him, says that, then snaps.
all right. Does he get all depressed after that?
Yes.
Yes.
And then he
Then he goes back to New Asgard and
just eats.
yep, and drinks,
gets
and he's fat.
Yep.
It's Hemsworth in a fat suit, and it's fucking
it.
hilarious.
It's so funny. It's classic.
Okay.
It's absolute classic.
Well, I can see.
And he's playing
Okay.
when
What, so the whole
when
movie-
Korg is playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it's that dude again. Oh, it's Noob Slayer 69." He's like, Thor picks up the head and says, "This is Thor, the God of Thunder. I shall smite you if you
Yeah.
don't let him win."
I'll come
Like,
down to your parents' basement and fucking something. And he's like, "Oh shit, he's crying."
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's a fat dude on the couch playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yep.
It sounds like they did it.
And
in a
it,
funny way.
it doesn't change throughout the movie. Like, they could have... You could have thought he could have snapped his fingers or whatever
Yeah.
and got trim.
He does
Fat
sort
Thor,
out his
yeah.
hair. That is the one thing.
Yeah.
He does actually fucking sort out his hair and beard.
But even in the scene at the very end where he's with Star-Lord...
Oh, he's still fat.
You can
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's got the
Yeah.
paunch, he's got
Yeah,
the beer belly
yeah.
still in his suit. It's class.
That was a great scene too.
Oh,
He's
brilliant. It was such a good way to...
And I'm the captain. Of course you are. Why'd you say it like that? No reason.
Two of
Fuck,
them,
I just want to watch that movie. I want that as a TV show.
Yeah.
Like, give me that
Yeah.
now, please.
Well, that's next. That's going to be coming up soon. That's slated for their... Not the next release, but it's this year, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know whether Hemsworth is attached to that, like, because his contract's up too.
Really?
So
Oh, it's got to be. There's no other Thor out there, surely. He's such a good one. Get his brother, Liam.
yeah,
His brother was in it in the other Thor.
Ragnarok,
Yeah. That was a good
in
scene.
the play,
Yeah.
within the play, yeah.
He's the actor playing him in the play. That was good value.
Right. Enough.
Okay,
Avengers.
sorry.
Enough Avengers chat.
What about Games of Thrones?
Oh, there we go. There's
it
another
is.
rabbit hole.
Jesus,
Agate.
I'm just saying. That's been
again, spoilers.
It's been mental. It's been a mental TV time and cinema time. It's been crazy.
Well, I just caught up.
Did you?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because after you were like, "Good watch it."
Yeah.
No, well, I like to watch it after a couple. So then I
But-
went,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
They're an hour and a half. You can't leave it.
No, you
Oh.
can.
You can.
You really can.
You 100%
You
can.
can't.
I've done it with previous seasons.
Are
I'm
you
with Muddy
glad
on
you
this
caught
one.
up?
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm actually more interested now that the main battle's over.
Yeah.
Well, we're allowed to do the spoilers
Yeah,
again.
jump ahead another 10 minutes.
Now that the
Yeah.
the undead is dealt with.
Yeah.
Um,
So you up to date, as in
fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
watched
Yeah.
804.
So once that it all happened, and now you got Cersei and all that sort of jazz going on, I'm intrigued again. But I guess it was always going to end up being like that. She was just going to skive out of it, build her forces
Yeah.
up, and then she'd get to fight the leftovers of the other battle.
yeah.
It's interesting that they said they've got roughly the same size armies now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
So
missed that bit. Okay.
They had a massive advantage, but fighting the Night King.
It's really
Basically stripped a half
Yeah.
out.
Smashed them. Yeah, well, if you went off the thing, like they were getting
Mm.
How good
that
was
last scene,
build up?
Like they were,
the
done.
start of that battle when the Dothraki charged
Yeah,
off with,
and then disappeared.
and then
and
all
the-
those
the
lights went out?
But
Yeah.
you're like the whole time. I'm like, that is such a stupid idea.
That's not how you use
Yeah.
light cavalry.
That
Correct.
is not what
Yeah.
you do. Send the cavalry off to.
I know you don't,
and
do
just
you?
sit and wait and see
Especially
what's going on.
miles away. They were like in scale form. They were so far ahead of the main
I'm
army.
just assuming they had too much bloodlust. and that's just the way they go.
You reckon
They're just-
someone-
It's
they're
pretty
not-
Dothraki-ish.
Someone
it's
failed
too
me.
hard to control. Just let them do their
Operation
thing.
Get Behind the
And we'll-
Dothraki.
yeah. It did kind of feel like they just threw the plebs out.
Yeah.
See what
Here's a question for you:
But
Did
then
you?
I actually saw an article. It was like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones killing minorities once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What?
It was literally
And
one.
even I,
They just
super liberal over here, roll
Yeah.
my eyes at that
Yeah.
one.
they're just every fucking thing. Oh, milk's racist. Like, fuck off.
That's why I only drink blue milk.
But
Yeah.
here's a question: could you follow, or did the fact that where the movie was shot, the cinematography,
It was very dark.
annoy you when you watched that Winterfell battle? Did it?
It didn't bother me.
It didn't bother
Yeah.
me.
On
but
my
you couldn't-
60-inch OLED Ultra HD, no, I was fine.
No, well, look, I can say I was just watching it on my iPad at work.
Yeah, I just watched it on my laptop and it was
you
fun.
know,
It didn't bother you? Because
It's
I think
hard-
quite difficult.
It was if it was difficult, but
Yeah.
to me, I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Because it's the North, and he had all the
Storm and
soot.
shit.
Yeah. It's just Cherokee struggled watching it. I loved it, but I was reading a review about a critic, and he said, "No, they sort of missed it. What they're trying to do, like he understood what they're trying to do, but sort of missed it."
It
But
didn't
I
come
thought,
across.
yeah, it didn't come across. But I thought, no,
But then,
it
like-
built it perfectly, like that fog of war.
He
and
just needs a TV that shows True Black.
yeah,
Yeah, well, there you go. It just depends on what you're watching.
aye,
Yeah.
well
But
said
like,
here,
Yeah.
like I said, I was
Mr.
watching
Hipster in the corner.
If
I'll-
Samsung want to give me a TV again, like go
Big
for
shout
it.
out to Samsung.
Yeah. Well, I was just watching it on the iPad, and I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But like, to be honest, once the battle was over, like I'm actually more intrigued once that was over. Anyway,
Yeah,
like there's some cool scenes in it and whatnot, but I did feel like it kind of that episode because everyone was raving. Oh, the battle. Oh, yeah. I thought I went a bit long.
yeah.
It was the longest. It didn't bother
I don't know
me.
if I'm nitpicking a bit, but I kind of felt like, yeah, all right, okay, yeah, all right, come on.
Mm.
I'm thinking that
Get the
again. They
idea.
needed to give everyone a chance to shine,
Yeah.
especially the
Yeah.
characters that died.
Oh, they're like the little. What was her?
Yeah,
Mormont.
Liana Mormont or
Yeah.
whatever the fucking name was.
That was like
Yeah.
That was cool.
a bit like, oh, jeez.
Took a giant out though.
Yeah.
I know, but you're like, oh, they're gonna. Oh shit! Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 12-year-old girl. See ya.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, just compare that to Star Wars. Oh no, it's all right. It's coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
no.
she
We
came
just-
She
back.
came back.
we just-
Yeah.
yeah. Little girl, but after she got squished by a giant. Yeah. I was gonna fucking.
Can
eat
I
her.
just? All right. The thing that shit me the most.
Yeah.
We've
Mm.
got an army of undead approaching, led by an amazing, fearsome necromancer.
Mhm.
Let's hide in the crypts with all the
I
dead
know.
bodies.
Yeah.
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 Yep. Yep. Not the cleverest of
Yep.
decisions.
Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sansa's meant to be smart.
Yeah. Not that smart, really.
No.
No.
Anyway.
I think they could have done more with the fire though too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seemed to be anything that did anything.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I think also what's interesting is leading up to this, so the previous season, like Jon and Daenerys were getting it on. You're thinking, right, you could see the happy
The
ending.
bit that I'm seeing now is, which is I'm assuming the way they want you to see, is like she's fucking. Crazy.
She's going crazy. She's going crazy.
She's fucking nutters,
Mm.
and
She's always been crazy though.
I know, but
Yeah.
But they haven't really painted it particularly
Oh,
well.
they have.
Yeah, they
There's been a
have.
couple of
Yeah.
couple of instances where she's done questionable things.
question all the time. It's
Yeah.
my way or you're dead.
Yeah.
Now that's-
She's
Go back-
classic
Tyrant.
Targaryen tyrant.
that's
a
Yeah,
tyrant.
yeah, they've
Yeah.
been painting her that
Yeah.
way all along.
Yeah.
Go back and watch
Fucking
the
what?
Slave Cities episodes again for that whole season, and then tell me she's not
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
she's-
true. Actually, very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
All
she's like,
about-
oh, you staked 300 people to fence posts?
Yeah.
All right, no workers. We'll stake you all to fence posts. Okay, thanks.
She
Yeah. See you,
yes,
bye.
And
Yeah.
she believes she's a liberator,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but she's not. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. She just wants to have her tyranny.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the fact that she didn't want to go to the Red Keep originally and just burn her out. And it was Tyrion the one. Now, I need to calm your jets a bit because
Yeah.
you're not going to win the people. Let's be honest. Like, just burning the whole city to the ground.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Yeah, true. So do you think Jon and her are going to end up in a big fight scene at the end?
That's the bit that I'm intrigued.
How's it going to end? Can you
Because
pick it?
He's going to be stuck between family because the family's like, you can't trust this chick, but he likes her. So that's the. Who do you go with, blood or?
But she's his auntie.
Yep. He's already gone
can't
off her.
marry her.
He's already gone, thanks, mate, but you're, no, not touching you.
If my auntie looked like Amelia Clark,
And
I'd.
then she pretty much just gave him the ultimatum.
Just saying.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
gave him the ultimatum, like, you know,
But he didn't take it.
Yeah, but she said, I told you how.
Yeah.
Was it? Like, I told you how.
Yeah, I told you
this
the way.
could
We can
work.
make it work, and I've told you how, or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically her
Yeah.
saying, you do it fucking my way, or.
You got bitch slapped.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So I wonder. I just can't see the happy ending being
No.
Jon on the throne. What I can see is Jon and Daenerys taking each other out, and Sansa stepping up to take the throne.
I don't think
Maybe with Tyrion.
Nah.
Nah.
She's got
Not a
neither
cracker.
Tyrion nor Sansa have any claim to the throne, though.
Doesn't matter.
Nor a chance of being there, even geographically.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're pretty. If you take out Cersei, and then if you take out the two Targaryens, the throne's up for grabs.
Well, if it's a
basically.
war, yeah, it's whoever wins.
Yeah,
takes
and
it.
Sansa will.
I think they need to become a constitutional republic. Really?
Yeah, that'll be the conclusion.
Yeah.
That'll definitely go Star Wars Episode 1, and you'll have fucking... It'll end with a scene of
Hey,
Parliament.
I'm
That'll be
listening
it.
Palpatine will pop his
Yeah,
head
yeah,
up
yeah.
at the end.
to Mike
It'll
Duncan's
laugh.
revolutions at the moment.
Yeah.
The French Republic in the 1790s. Yeah, that's the whole season of Game of Thrones right there.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. A lot of guillotining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, moving on.
Oh, okay.
Very quickly,
Uh-huh.
have you watched Lego Masters?
No.
No.
What?
No.
Are you? What? Are you mental? It's so good.
This is why he doesn't come to shed sessions. He's
Yeah.
just watching
It's
the light. What was
bloody
that show?
brilliant.
What's that other show you were watching?
So you haven't watched it?
Where you teared up? What was that other one?
I can't believe
Secret
this.
Life of Us or something? What was it? Secret Life of Us?
Love My Way.
Love My Way.
Best
Oh, sorry.
Australian drama on TV.
False, there isn't one.
No, best Australian drama.
We all know.
I would say in
that
the
was
world.
Flying Doctors.
Nah, Blue Healers.
Blue Healers. How did I forget Blue
There we
Healers?
go.
Cell block H.
What about Matlock?
Cell block H.
Oh, God.
That's a. Anyway, just quickly
Yeah.
for those of you that haven't watched it,
Uh-huh.
last night or the night before.
Is this the one that's on free to air with
Yeah.
Hamish Blake?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
They just build Lego, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
built-
MasterChef
They
with
had
Lego.
to build bridges, right? And the producers had I had to drive he had a little remote control truck to drive across it, and he had 8 kilos, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's the maximum weight they had because they thought there's no way they're going to build, and the bridge had to span 2 meters. So they thought there's no way, 8 kilos is going to max out, no worries. The 2 bridges that won went to 88 kilos, which is incredible. Combined weight across the whole bridge, built out of Lego, not sport in the middle. Just saying, that's amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
That's incredible.
I recall doing something similar in grade 7.
seven science.
Yeah.
88 bloody kilos.
Yeah. It's all about the angles, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
triangles.
Yep.
Yep.
Circle's only strong while it's a circle.
2 meter
Triangle's
length though,
best,
out of
blah,
little
blah,
Lego
blah, blah.
blocks, little tiny Lego
Length
blocks.
is irrelevant. Didn't they tell you that? Anyway. Yep. No, didn't watch
I'm
it.
often on
Right.
the length is irrelevant bandwagon.
There
but-
we go. We're back full circle.
Anyway,
boys.
right.
Dick jerks.
Moving on from Lego. Right, proper news.
Moving on for why Greg hasn't played games because he's been watching a whole page worth of TV. Let's be real.
Do you find Hamish Blake funny?
I really annoyed me, but in this he's quite good.
Okay.
He's not hilarious, but he's better than crap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's an endorsement right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, proper news. Now there's not a lot of it,
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
but anyway. So first up,
Did you want to talk about some Lego, some more to fill it in?
could do. So first up,
You know what you should do? Build an 8-foot armored suit out of Lego.
That's it.
except very difficult to do curves, like near impossible to do curves with Lego.
Yeah,
That's one thing I'm learning in Lego Masters.
Okay.
Well, I knew that anyway as an avid Lego builder all my life. I knew that.
Really? Square blocks make circles too.
I'm pretty sure that would give off poisonous gas. And probably the viewers didn't hear that, or the listeners didn't hear that. But he said melt the Lego. And hence why I said that would give off poisonous gas. I forgot he didn't have his microphone
Yeah.
tied to his
Thanks
face.
for saving me from the edit, Greg.
Yeah, there you go. So first up, now I watched Aliens 2 nights ago.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
you'd be pleased to know that there's the official Alien RPG coming out.
I did say that. Yeah.
I think that would make an awesome RPG.
Depends how you go. If you go survival horror RPG,
Yeah.
yes. If you go Marines with guns shooting the shit out of things, not so much.
Man, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's my beef with the movies. First one's great because it's survival horror.
Yeah.
Second one's an action movie. It's okay.
Yeah, but it barely survived. Like, come on. There's only like one Marine survived, and the robot kinda ripped
Yeah.
in half.
Uh-huh.
The old Darth Maul jobby again.
But then they just die straight away in the third movie
I know,
anyway.
it
Like,
sucks.
why bother?
Sucks so bad. Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the Matrix.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no. As I said, if the RPG can play like Alien,
Yep.
I'd be all over it.
Which I think you'd imagine it would.
Yeah. But if it's a shoot 'em up one,
Mm.
yeah, take it or leave it.
Alien 3 would be a good one as well, which
Mm.
is similar lines.
Yeah.
You know?
It would have to follow a reasonably predictable path.
I suppose that's the only thing, isn't it?
It's a little stuck in its own head.
Yeah.
Surely.
Like Chestbuster. When's it going to happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I got to walk down this alley. I wonder what the fuck's going to happen. Either nothing and I walk to the end of an alley, or predictable aliens from vents.
Yep.
Those are your two options.
On a side
Suddenly
note,
3 dots appear on your chest.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's now Alien versus Predator.
Yeah. AVP, boys.
as a side note, it was advertised as M when I watched it. Definitely not an M movie. I was thinking maybe get away with, maybe the kids could start watching it. Definitely not.
Aliens.
Yeah, definitely not a kids movie. That one. It's not M rated like Avengers. It's more MA. Just saying. So,
Yeah, well, what year was it rated? Because
it doesn't matter. It's still got an alien busting out of someone's chest.
No, as I mean, literally, what year was the movie? Therefore, what year was it rated? So, how soft was the rating scheme
It
of
was-
the
it would have
government of the
been
time?
84, I
That's
think.
how ratings work.
I think Aliens was 84.
Yeah, that's pretty old. Was my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jaws is MA,
Okay.
and that was 79, 78, with a big fake plastic
Big plastic
shark.
shark.
Do you know what I mean? Just saying. Like,
Lots of blood, though.
exactly.
Lots of blood.
There's lots of blood in
Yeah.
Aliens
Yep.
as well. Anyway, however, I digress. So, on to more news.
Yep.
Malifaux 3rd edition
Yes.
released.
Ing.
So how many are you going to jump on board?
Well, I have Malifaux, so I will definitely crack it back out at some point
I
in
have
the
a
future
crew.
to play
I
3E.
have a crew.
You
I'll
do?
play
Yeah.
every now and then.
Yeah. I'll wait and see how my crews are affected and
Hmm.
Yeah.
whether they're still viable. I won't be buying anything more to play, but
Yeah.
I'll definitely
Well,
get
you
into it.
might.
No,
You-
I
you
won't.
probably-
Never say never.
You probably won't. They've gone. I was reading into this the other day. Someone sent me a few links on what they released. They've gone down an interesting route, similar to other games semi-recently of X-Wing 2.0, even BMG to a certain extent. The new gen cards, etc., will all be free to download.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, really?
you can buy them as faction packs, the official ones, for circa $20 RRP from the looks of it.
Yeah.
But you can just go and download what you need and reprint it yourself to make your shit current ed,
That's really good.
which is smart.
Yeah.
It means you didn't kill stuff, so your player base can come back to the game, which is always nice.
Pisses people off.
It pisses people off. There's nothing like coming back and having your army get squatted in the new edition because rip you.
Don't talk to me about squads.
Yeah. Though I did see that allegedly the story moves forward. Someone was telling me in one of the chats.
okay.
So I
Alright.
don't know the context about that because I wasn't up with Malifaux lore to begin with to know what changed.
But the law moved forward between first and second too.
Yes, yeah.
So-
It is
so
a
it's
living
nothing-
lore. It's
yeah.
not like it's
Yeah.
stagnant to begin with. So I think people expected it to change. But
Yeah.
um,
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how big a jump there was.
mm.
Because the law really expanded with second ed, and because the RPG came out at the same time,
Yep.
and there was all
through
that sort of-
through the breach and
Yeah.
whatever the other stuff was called, because they have a lot of stuff tied to that one world, not
yeah,
just Malifaux.
definitely, yeah. I've looked at the RPG a couple of times. I thought it'd be good to run some sessions in, but
Geez, that'd be...
It looks intense. It looks cool.
Yeah.
but it looks intense.
it uses card mechanics still. And that, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course it does.
Oh,
Well, that's the
their
thing.
shtick,
Yes,
yeah.
it's in that universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, no, I'd definitely be checking it out.
Hmm.
Yeah, like if they've streamlined it and
Well-
tightened keyword rules
Yeah.
and made them actually act as keyword rules and
Yep.
not like
Yep.
a dictionary.
Yeah.
So they have that was one of the easiest changes. They got rid of the old merc concept, and now if you don't have a keyword map, you pay an extra point for your shit if you want to shoehorn stuff in there
Yeah.
as inverted comma mercs. Otherwise, yeah, your keyword from your leaders is what generates your crew.
Yeah.
And
So
actually
you
works
can still
keywords.
play rat aids with big broken merc in there.
Yep. Yeah.
What's his
100%.
name again?
Killjoy. Ironically.
Killjoy. Ah, how
Yeah.
ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I checked. Hamlin still exists.
Nice.
They didn't kill
Good.
him off. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
Nice
I'm
one.
assuming that Perdita and the
the guild
The
and
guild,
stuff.
her
yeah.
crew, the family. What is it?
Oh, the Latigo
The
possum?
Tigos. Yeah, I'm assuming they'll still be there.
I'm
They're
guessing
pretty cool.
so.
And same with Seamus. Like my two crews should be fine.
I'm guessing they're still there. Yeah.
They're pretty vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah. I think some of the ones that changed, I know Marcus changed because he's being brought out as one of the starters or like first out of the gate for New Edition.
Yeah.
So he changed a fair bit. I didn't look at the rest of the schedule. I think they have started posting, possibly to the beta players, the alleged release schedule for this
cool.
year. As everyone expected, end of convention season, we'll start to see content.
Yep.
Cool. Nice one. All right, so some stuff from G-Dub.
Ooh,
New Age of Sigmar core box. Goblins and Squigs, basically, whatever they're called. But that's the old name.
What's
Versus
okay.
Treeman with some sort of new name.
Did you say?
Dryady, Tremini, whatnots. Yep.
Yeah. So this is like the
Slovenia, bruh.
Yeah.
the
What else?
Skaven one. You know, where it's
Yeah.
just the Skaven big gribblies and machines.
Yeah.
So it's the same with this. It's like all Squigs versus the Treeman.
Yeah.
So
Oh right, because I thought it had some undead in it or something.
No, so the tree spirity dudes do look kind of undeady,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're,
That's what
they're
it was
tree
telling me.
spirits and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the models though. I just saw the box and thought,
Yeah,
it's kind
well,
of undead.
it's all dark and gloomy. It's
Yeah.
gloom, spire, some shit.
I
Yeah.
actually thought they done. I actually thought had they done some undead squigs.
No, just squigs fighting under the foliage in a
Oh,
forest full of
right.
reanimated trees.
Ah, cool.
They ate some bad mushrooms, went on a bad trip, went down the wrong forest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, fucking possums are everywhere.
Possums,
I'll
okay.
fuck you day.
fucking possums.
And there's also some new Chaos, I call them Chaos dudes, but they're actually Northmen for Age of Sigmar. So they're pretty cool.
Were
that
they
like
Age of Sigmar or were they Shadespire?
Oh, I thought they were Age of Sigmar.
I thought it was a new Shadespire crew.
I haven't seen. Can't-
Got
Could
me
be wrong.
wondering.
Again, I just glanced at them.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
thought
sure.
they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. They look awesome.
We're talking Marauder type
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but more sort of
Barbarian.
More sort of roided up.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Dudes in roids, no armor.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
That classic
Loincloth.
Marauder feel, yeah.
Yep.
And then we've got some Infinity releases. You can run us through them.
Which ones did you have in mind?
Well, the one with the Master Chief on the motorbike.
Master Chief on a motorbike.
Yeah, he's got the Master Chief head and he's riding a motorbike for Ariadna.
Like Halo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Dynamos for Ariadna. Yeah. Yep. You got
Or
me.
called Dynamos.
Yeah,
but they're
yep.
Halo.
Turns out
They're-
Dynamos.
It's a Master Chief.
Yeah, they're Russian dirt bike light cav for want of a better.
Master Chief.
People have commented that their helmet does very much resemble a Master Chief helmet. However, Master Chief's helmet, if it wasn't sci-fi, looks like a dirt bike helmet. So
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a Master Chief helmet.
they can get a pass on that one. There's only so many helmets in the world. But yeah, that's I think hit shelves next month or end of this month, one or the other, a couple of weeks away.
Are they kickstarting it?
They're not kickstarting.
Oh, that's a low blow.
They
As
did.
if I'm gonna miss out on that.
Yeah. They did release more teasery stuff for Defiance though before it does head off to Kickstarter.
Nice.
Mm.
I
And?
can't wait.
What's
Oh, sorry. So they did a bio on the first of the 4 player characters.
Ah,
that
right,
came out. So it's a
cool.
Pano Lass in pretty standard Pano armor with 2 SMGs.
boob
There's
plate?
an officer. Yeah, the stando blue boob plate. Yep. Usual Pano trimmings.
Yep. Awesome. And also Aristea Masters of Puppets.
Yes, Master of Puppets got released. I think again that'll land end of this month, start of next month, which is pretty cool.
Now, I read, you being a Warcore and all,
Uh huh.
I read somewhere that's like potentially code. I was like, probably somebody who's a Muppet. Boom, boom.
Good pun. Well done. Yep.
Yeah. Saying that this is like, I like it tied to some sort of faction and like the behind the scenes sort of lordy type people.
So I'm not sure if this is exactly what you're referring to, but the expansion is called Master of Puppets, so people are assuming that the 2 characters will have command and control kind of abilities. There is a yet unreleased unit in Infinity called a Nomad Puppet Master.
That's it.
So people are wondering if one of these Aristos will be a named Puppet Master, because they don't have any minis or any sculpts or any art or anything yet, so people
Right.
just have to imagine what they are for the time being.
Yeah, okay.
Unconfirmed as far as I know.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Pretty cool.
They're cool looking sculpts as well. The Aristea sculpts are like I'm not even an Aristea player, but they're random sculpts. Like everything they come out with is super unique.
Yeah.
They're good minis.
Funky.
Funky. Very
Yeah.
funky.
Have you opened up your other boxes?
I have.
Good.
Yep.
You should give them to your son to paint for $15.
All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole,
Yeah, all
the whole
four.
lot.
Yeah.
All 8. Good idea.
You're more than that.
Should I
You're
I could get stuff done.
Dude.
I liking the way you're going
Yeah,
here.
man. And then he can pay someone to make the fucking
And then-
suit for
And
him.
it'll keep him off the suit of armor.
You just buy some fluorescent green and yellow. and you'll
That's
be
your
right.
angle.
Yeah.
That's my angle.
Yeah.
I love
Spray
that.
him black.
And Jetty's got it.
Gloss black.
Black.
Yeah. I'll get you some gloss black. You'll be
That's
right.
what you get for $15.
JT's nailed it. Keeps him off the thought process of the armor. He's making coin out of me. Like, Dad, keep the minis flowing. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no worries, dude. Just here you go.
Yeah.
Keeps you off a suit of armor.
That's a battle you can win.
Yeah.
That's me being a proper dad.
Yeah.
You're literally paying him not to make a suit of armor.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you're getting minis painted.
Yeah.
And it's a reasonable rate.
I'm not gonna lie. Just quickly, on the train, I had an ulterior motive. If I could buy a suit of armor,
Yep.
I would have done it.
Yep.
I would do it.
Just to avoid the headaches.
Just to
over the
avoid
next
the
Yeah,
6
yeah.
months.
fucking headaches.
Yeah.
And also to own a freaking power suit of armor. That'd be so cool.
Oh, so you're saying it's cool to have one?
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look at
not
him.
to build it. There's owning and building, two totally different
But
things.
you've got nowhere to put it. This house isn't
Yeah,
designed
it's
for an
not designed-
8-foot suit
yeah.
of armor.
It wouldn't work. Yeah. No. What else we got? That's it. I have got some other bits of news, but have you fellas got any more?
I got some Kickstarter news if we're doing that.
We're about to.
All right.
That's
well,
always my.
yeah, I can hold off on it.
No.
No, off you go.
All right, so I was randomly scrolling through some stuff the other day, and I saw this thing come up. I thought, Muddy, you might be interested.
Oh, is this one for Muddy?
No, it's
Old
an
Muddy and the
actual one. It's
Kickstarters,
not
eh?
a-
This isn't a joke. This
Now,
is
this
something money.
is from a company called Wolf Designer.
Wolf design.
Okay, they've had.
don't-
Wait up, you haven't set this
No,
up.
don't look at
have
me.
you?
No, no,
This is
and
news
it's
to me.
called Trick Shot, the lightning
Ah.
fast ice hockey board game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And from
Board
looking at
game,
it,
no.
it's a board game, but same as
Yeah.
that. Blood Bowl's a board game.
board control.
Oh, right.
Board
so you have
controlled
got
sports.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's miniatures, $79 US gets you 12 pre-painted
Pre-painted as
ice
well.
hockey miniatures.
Mm.
And the looking at it, the rules, it looks very very much like it'll get the feel of ice hockey
Yep.
into a board game.
All right.
So they wanted AU 21,500. So I'm guessing US 15.
Yeah.
They've
Yep.
got AU 108.
1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're
Nailed it.
already
They got
500%
still
funded.
still going, or is it
21
closed?
days to go.
Oh, right. Yeah. Home and hosed. Yeah.
So I'm thinking for $79 US.
That's an investment.
I'm gonna
You could
Yeah.
split that
jump on that
style.
one.
Yeah.
Is it-
Yeah.
Okay,
I
why
was-
being
sure.
boring? Is it humans versus humans, or are we talking orcs and
No, it's
orcs and
humans versus humans.
It's just
orcs and skellies?
Yeah.
No.
What about a fantasy ice hockey game?
They are comical sculpts, though. When you say humans versus
they're-
humans, it's not.
They're chibi looking, so they're big
Yeah,
head
yeah, yep,
sort of
yep,
things.
yep.
Yeah, even better. Like
I got to
Black Orc against a Skelly. Get in there. Get him up against the bloody
You-
thing.
Could be an
Bash him up.
expansion.
You don't need cat gimmick. You don't need
No.
ice hockey cat girls. You can just
If
have
it's
ice hockey
a
players.
fast-paced hockey game, then I'd be on it.
Yeah.
And I got to
Something's-
shout out to Josh Bruce because I reckon if I show
Yeah.
him this, he'll
Fuck
be on
yes.
it quicker
Yeah,
than.
yeah, he'll knock you straight out with
We'll
his
have a
erection.
league
that's
going.
why.
Yeah.
We'll have a league going within a week.
So yeah, I think I'll be
All right,
definitely jumping on that one.
Sling that one over to me.
Yep.
Yep. See, you see the difference?
Yeah.
That's something worth bringing up.
What are you talking about? My
You
Kickstarter
bring
stuff's
up
awesome.
Cat poo
Yeah.
and fucking whatever other shit.
Have you
So
backed
I
up?
gotta
And it still hasn't arrived.
gotta be honest. I when I saw this the other day, I'm like, oh, yeah, I really gotta get that. And I'm like, and I open up the cupboard. There's my hockey stick, my shoulder pads.
Ooh.
I'm like, am I too old to get back into this?
Just,
Never.
Just hello darkness,
Never.
my old friend.
Yeah.
Just started
But
playing in
you
the
thought
background.
you weren't too old to get back into AFL.
No, I
Yeah, how'd that go? Yeah,
Oh.
go for you.
I
That's
tried
for possum.
to single arm curl a 130 kilo dude on the run.
Yeah.
That's never going to work. It didn't.
Yeah.
I could have been 17.
Have
and
you?
tried
Do you
that,
know
and
the
it would've
physics of
popped.
ice hockey?
It's just go with the shoulder.
My shoulder's waist
Oh,
high.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
last time
yeah.
I touched your shoulder, you nearly fucking had a fit too.
And you had your dumbbell incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right.
So,
all right.
so I closed the cupboard very sadly, and I'm like, those
But you
days
get
are
to do
gone.
the jumper punching thing.
I've never punched someone in my life.
You don't. They just swing and they're like this.
I've done that.
And
Yeah.
they've got helmets on anyway.
Yeah, true.
You can punch me in the helmet all day.
So yeah, but I'll get the board game anyway.
Yeah, cool.
It does look good. I'm not going to lie. I had actually seen that. It looks
cool.
interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing it.
We'll
Swing
do.
it.
We'll do.
All right.
All right.
Come on.
I've got a
Bring
couple
on
of
Bring
Couple
on the
bits.
funnies. Bring
Yeah.
on your funnies.
Yeah,
What are you on about?
Your fucking Kickstarter
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, what do you
I'm
got?
serious.
What do you got?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you got?
All my stuff is like legit.
Yeah, he's good.
Alright, what do you got?
he's
Alright, okay.
one for you, buddy.
First up, one for you.
One for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
So, it's on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah,
Right.
yep.
It's called Mud, Blood and Glory, and it's a Wild West RPG. I think that'll be pretty sick.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait up.
That'd be really good.
This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, double standards.
Fucking he gets like a Wild Western. I get cat poos.
But you know what? I'm just going to put it out there. It'd have to be really bloody good to be better than Genesis.
It's got blood in it.
Yeah.
It's got Mud, Blood and Glory.
'Cause-
Just saying.
Has he got cats?
No, it doesn't.
Unless it was just for the
This setting.
the setting
But
work
I don't
and you
need to buy a
inject
book
it.
to
Nah, of course not.
build a Wild West setting.
No.
Because chance you can build your own, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd check it out. Mudblood and
Glory.
Mudblood and Glory.
Mm.
Sounds like it should be a Civil War
Mm.
thing more than
Yeah.
In a Western.
yeah.
I'm glad you rocked up JT because I've got one for you too.
Oh, do
Good
you?
shit.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I got one for you
You
too.
get a good
I wonder, do I get a real one or do I
You'll
get a,
get a good one. I'll get.
yeah.
Wait till I see what I get. Yeah.
So this is a Kickstarter too.
Uh-huh.
Currently out at the moment.
Uh-huh.
It's by an Australian games developer,
Uh-huh.
and it's called Robin Hood: Hero of the People card game.
Uh-huh.
And it's a game you play by yourself.
Pick up and play a card game
Yeah.
that you play by yourself.
Yep. Yep. Fully
Uh-huh.
funded. But I just thought a big shout out to an Australian games developer. Good on you, mate. He succeeded.
Okay.
Fully funded.
Nice.
Good on you, pal. It's currently you can jump on and back him. I thought you'd be interested.
Can't say I've seen it.
Do I see now he's Australian. I feel bad, but I'm gonna make a joke about
Playing
the
cards by yourself.
postie delivering the package, and he's like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a card game." It's like, "Cool, can we play?" And you're like, "Actually, it's single player."
Is it only single player?
No, there's expansions you can
Ah,
play
cool.
2 players.
Right.
There's
Ah,
expansions. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
It covers all bases.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was very clever though, like single player game, but then obviously you can
Yeah.
expand and play
All
2
right,
players,
come
one
on.
or more.
Let's have
Definitely,
it.
most games go the other way.
Yeah. You
He's just
got to...
dragging it out. What is it?
That's it.
Is it really?
No, he's got a
there's
third
one
dot
more.
point. Yeah.
What is
So
it?
so perusing, I came across this cracker for you.
I
It's
can't imagine what your directed advertising is like.
Yeah.
You know,
It must be a fucking mess.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's-
Google send you ads for fucking weird shit. I bet.
it's a game
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and it's about making bubble tea. It's a game about making bubble tea.
What?
Different flavors for bubble tea.
Why do I fucking get that?
Because you're, I don't
Fucking
know,
ice
14-year-old
hockey.
Japanese
You
girl.
gives me fucking bubble tea. Who's this catered to?
14-year-old Japanese girls.
All right.
Is this also a pick up and play card game?
Aren't they playing
Something
Fortnite?
Muddy can introduce his friends to?
Aren't
You
they
got-
playing Fortnite?
Yeah, definitely.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. yeah.
I can
don't know.
imagine DT and Muddy sitting down playing this
Super
bubble tea
Mario?
and trying to come up with new groovy type flavors.
Let's mix cranberry with
I don't
pomegranate.
even fucking
Oh,
drink tea.
the people love it.
Actually, isn't this an
Let's
Irish
put some
game?
tapioca in there.
They fucking
What?
drink
Are you
tea.
kidding me?
They're tea drinkers.
Now, JT,
Always
you
needs-
just had a cup of Irish tea. What do you think? How does that compare to bubble tea?
Those two products are very different, Drake.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
It would just my tea would destroy bubble tea. It would ruin it. It would kill it. It would just
Don't
look at it and just
drink
go.
tea.
"Pff."
I can say if someone asked you for tea and you gave them bubble tea, they'd be confused. And if someone went to a bubble tea shop and you handed them normal tea, they'd be confused.
You mean black Irish tea?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
strong. Put hers in your chest.
Boom.
That's racist.
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 That is racist against hairy people.
Yeah.
They don't all drink tea.
Yeah.
That's it.
And some of them.
Some of us drink coffee.
That's right. That's right. Oh, we've got one too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
okay,
it.
yep.
But I don't know how to do it because it's
Well,
like
you go.
audio.
Here's one for you, Greg.
Play the video for him.
Yeah.
Get a reaction.
Yeah. We need to do a Greg reacts to this, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a Kickstarter?
No, what we'll do?
Yeah, it's a
we
Kickstarter,
will-
actually.
Is it
All
on
right.
Kickstarter right now?
Correct. Is
Are
live.
we gonna
We'll
link the
live
video?
stream his reaction to this video.
Yeah.
How are we going to do that?
Like,
Use a recording
Yeah.
device that
All right,
records
well, I'm gonna
audio
have
and
to give- I'm
video.
going to have to give him my iPad
and-
so I
and-
can watch it. So one of you guys need to do it.
well, we won't do it now. We'll
Oh,
do
we're
it
not
after.
doing it.
So is this like a
Put
circus,
it up.
and I'm like the
You are the trained monkey, yes.
Yeah,
Except
I'm the
not-
trained
not
monkey.
You're the
trained.
midget
And-
that's getting beaten by the
I don't
lion.
fucking perform, mate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to tell you right now.
You will fucking perform for the Undertaker.
Such a good tune.
or he will fucking tombstone you.
Such a good tune.
Yeah. All right, I'll put this on hold.
Yeah.
Your time has come, my friend.
You reckon?
Yes. The Undertaker has come for your ass.
See the
Kickstarter
I'm
edition.
really intrigued because I do go through the old news, as you know.
I had a
Nothing
little
much
bit of-
escapes
think-
my.
I am confident
beady
if
eyes.
you had
This
seen
one,
this,
yeah,
you would
you
have
would've-
you would have
yeah.
brought it
I
up
had a
because
little bit of help.
this is targeted squarely at you, Greg.
Yep.
If you've missed this, if Google's adverts haven't got this to you, that is a marketing failure.
I also look up toy guns, so there's lots that I come across.
No, that crosses. Yeah, it's the same market. I'm confident.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Bring it on. That's
Yeah.
what I say.
Yeah,
All right,
I
bring
will.
it.
We'll do
I
it.
will. I will.
Anyways,
Is the Kickstarter part over? We need a segment for this. Like
Shit, Greg
like
found on
music.
Kickstarter. That
Get
is
that
not a
chick to do
segment.
the Kickstarter. Greg's Kickstarter.
you meant our amazing voiceover talent.
Yeah,
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah, her.
She's good. She's very good at her job.
Thank
You're gonna
God she
love
would
this
never listen to this
Kickstarter.
cast. Yeah. Anyway, what else you got? That's a lot.
That's it. That's
That
me.
was his
all
last
over.
dot point.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
it.
good way to end
Let's
the
put a
bubble
pin in
tea.
that right there, and we might get on to our main topic.
Tonight, who's gonna
You're listening to Power Stance Gaming Podcast. And now, this.
All right, so our main talk tonight, we just wanted to do a bit of a recap and a bit of a review of BrisCon, and that's one of the reasons we got JT here tonight, because you had a pretty prominent role at BrisCon.
Thank you, Mr. Muddy. Yes, so TO'd the 2-day Infinity event at BrisCon, which was good.
Well attended.
Well attended. So we had 30 pre-registers, I believe. A couple of dropouts, but I think you get that over the Easter school holiday, Anzac Day. It's a very, very, very...
it's a full-on weekend.
It's
yeah.
a full-on weekend, so a couple of dropouts is expected.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Hmm.
And I got to say, I loved your venue.
Yes,
So it
the
was
Church of Infinity.
It
Yeah.
was in the Mount Cravat Showgrounds, and they had the halls, the CWA halls, and that sort of stuff that everyone else was. But then the Infinity was in the chapel.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's not-
legit.
Not actually a church, but a church hall. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting. So
Well, almost like the Knights old church.
to
Hall?
a certain extent, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the site's broken up. There's a road going through it, and you got about the big shed, main shed, CWA building, a few other buildings, and we were in the Church of Infinity over by ourselves, which was interesting.
With
Been better,
aircon.
right?
With aircon, that from a ventilation point of
Yeah.
view, we scored a big winner there.
Yep.
Because
But that's important because you guys were arse to arse in there.
yeah, we just fit.
Yeah.
It was fine without spectators.
Yeah.
But being a convention, you get spectators, and they take up space,
Yeah.
which poses some challenges.
Which is a shame because Infinity Tables, the whole scene down there
Yeah,
was schmicko. It looked really good.
yeah, it's a game that people would watch. Yeah, and
aesthetically pleasing.
it is aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, and it was funny having a few people walk through, because I was TOing. I thankfully didn't have to play except for one round. So I did talk to a few punters who came in and were asking questions. And yeah, for people who've never seen most of those games and are just members of the public looking at the convention, they always ask about the terrain, because compared to the GW systems, obviously there's heaps of terrain going on.
Yeah.
Definitely compared to the GW systems
Es-
at BrisCon.
Especially the GW systems at BrisCon. Yeah.
Oh, that was low. Sorry.
Well, also accurate, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the tables a bit sparse, Muddy.
Why? Which systems? In
Hey.
40k or
40k was hit and miss. AOS was absent from as far as terrain goes. The terrain there's 3 bits of scatter on each table. That seemed to be the
for a skirmish game?
Age of Sigmar. Is it a skirmish
Yeah.
game? Is it?
Well, it was
Okay.
supposed to be,
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
it?
not a skirmish game. I think we need to stop
but it
describing it that way. Is it? Lots of minis on the table.
Yeah.
okay.
Can't have terrain because it takes
How
up
many-
space for your minis.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Is it? They're taking
Look,
terrain
again,
off. You
I'm
think?
an outside observer.
yeah.
Just what I'm saying, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I guess I last time you saw a Age of Sigmar event, you were raving about the standards of the paint jobs and the boards, how
That was CanCon last year.
Yeah. Okay. So what was it? Was there a difference? Did you notice a difference? Did you?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The standard, and not trying to be critical or anything here. I'm not having to dig, but
I mean, just
comparing the
games.
tables and the standards of the armies that I saw down at CanCon compared to what I saw at BrisCon, big jump.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
big step down.
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not-
step down.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily talking about the quality of the paint jobs and whatnot. I mean,
Yeah.
like how the boards are set up.
Yeah.
Boards.
No, definitely step down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lots of things like this. I mean, Age of Sigmar's becoming a really competitive game, as far as I can tell. So whether that's got something to do with it, and it's all about, I don't know, it's less about the shiny and more about the smash. Don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I mentioned to you at the weekend that I was chatting to a 40k player, and I must admit I didn't really take a look on the Sunday. Maybe you did, but the 40k player said that the AOS guys on the Sunday had like 20 people drop out overnight.
Oh wow!
Because they were on 3 losses. And just
yeah.
bugger it. Not my weekend's over. Not rocking up.
That's a shame.
And this guy I was chatting to, he was the Greg Burgess of gaming. Like he was on 3 losses, and then he won 1-1 on the Sunday morning by default somehow.
He's
Yeah, so it wasn't like a legit victory. And he was like, he put his hand up and said it wasn't a legit victory, but I managed to scab a win.
Yep.
My weekend's complete.
Kind of like sleeping on a park bench.
Yeah, and getting
on
there.
day 2.
Yep.
Not quite. That was for legit reasons, but I was like, what, really? Like, that's crap. Like,
that's not good
for
form.
you. Not like, you're impacting other players by you not turning up on the Sunday, because then you're screwing around the TO and placings and all that sort of stuff. And he goes, yeah, that's just AOS. It's just really competitive.
Yeah,
That's pretty poor form.
That's a failure of the social contract, as they would say.
Most definitely. Yeah, but also, like, to be fair, the 40kers and the AOS guys had a bit of a bum deal. Pardon the pun, but they were crammed in.
Yeah, so G-Dub main systems were in the main shed, and it was tight.
They actually had tables set up between vendors to fit everyone in.
Wow.
It looked like they'd scooched the vendors up to fit more tables where the vendors would be normally set up.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but they literally moved BrisCon to America VAT because it was big.
There is no way this would have fit in that table tennis.
No,
So how much?
It is bigger, but not by enough of a percentage.
How much growth did you reckon it? Was it?
It's
more people playing,
It's
more
because
vendors?
it was so spread out,
What?
but it was definitely way more people playing.
Yeah.
Right.
And more systems as well
Yes.
was a big thing.
Well, I was told there was 100 AOSers and 100 40kers going in on the Saturday. Now, whether that was
The same on the Sunday.
not only that, but whether or not there was people dropped off just before that, which
Yeah.
probably would have been.
You
So that's
usually get
200 gamers in that main hall plus vendors. But it was
wow.
it was packed.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. But the organizers told me that there's a 4th hall as further up in the showgrounds, and they missed out getting that 4th hall because they were too late booking the venue. Whereas next year they've got that 4th hall.
They've pre-booked it a year in advance this time.
Yeah, they'll need it. They'll
the
need that
rest of
4th
the
hall
site. Yeah.
for sure next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Getting around, it was great to see Lord of the Rings being played.
I didn't see that.
Now, Lord of the Rings had some great terrain and great armies.
Yeah.
Surprising no one. But there was actually a board in the Lord of the Rings one, which was Pelennor Fields. And built into the board were, like, it would have been hundreds of dead orcs and riders
Into
of
the
Rohan
board.
into the board.
Yeah.
And, like, fully painted.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a field of casualties, basically. It looked amazing. Horses, orcs, the whole kit and caboodle.
Where was that? I didn't see that.
It was underneath the
where you were.
Oh,
yeah.
'cause I did go underneath. I saw the Star Wars boards. I thought they
Yeah.
were pretty good.
It was in the same hall, but I think they only played on the Saturday.
So they did competitive
Yeah,
on
okay.
the Saturday, or competitive inverted commas, on the Saturday, and on the Sunday they just did demo games and such.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it looked very good. I did get a chance to see Lord of the Rings, and I was hearing from a few guys that play multiple systems that it's seen quite a resurgence of player base of late.
Well, they had the new edition come out last
Yeah.
year.
A new
And
edition.
new models by Forge
Yep.
World
Yeah.
as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
You know what I thought was interesting is I saw so many people walking around having just purchased Wings of War miniatures.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Did you see that
Yeah,
too?
Yeah.
There have been
There you go.
dozens of
Yep.
these like people just walk around with armfuls of like, Spitfires and Messerschmitts and shit. They're like,
Mm.
I was like, oh, if I had time, I would have gone over to the demo table and had a.
Okay.
So what was
Had a
the
crack.
demographic like then? It was just a complete hodgepodge, was it?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty mixed. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think one thing they missed out on, there was the markets on the Sunday,
Yes.
which was a nightmare traffic-wise, like a complete nightmare. Like, it got me angry. No surprises?
Yep.
Because I had to walk like a massive distance to the whole, like, it was ridiculous. It really annoyed me. I thought, how dare these people get in my way? Anyway.
So there was actually a way around that, just so you know. There's 2 entrances to the showgrounds. If
Yeah,
you
no,
went
but
in the market entrance,
that's-
you chose poorly.
No, that second entrance was backed up. From the way I came down the road, it was all backed up. And I thought, I'm just going to duck in here quick.
Uh-huh.
And I got redirected.
Ah.
Otherwise, I would have been stuck for another 5-10 minutes in the
There you
queue to get into the friggin' place. And I thought, it's like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. People should still be in friggin' bed. What the hell's going on? I just thought it was apocalypse. This is mental. Why are all these people coming here? Piss off. Out of my way.
The macro issue there, I will give you that, yes, perhaps maps would have been helpful given the venue is a little spread out.
Yeah.
They could have directed people in the other.
I'm warned
Did you flash
people.
your lights at them though?
It wouldn't have helped, mate. There was nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go, yeah.
I was actually impressed with the food truck and the band
Coffee guy and yeah. On the Saturday
on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
In the next door. I think
Yeah.
they could have teed up something to have a big
Yeah.
Big shindig.
shindig. Yeah.
I'm not sure if they knew about it because they did, again, on the Saturday day of, they did mention that to me as a TO that was there. There's a Eat Street type situation.
Yeah, basically.
Was it 8th Street? I thought it was a bunch of
No,
teenagers.
Like it, yeah.
it's a clone thereof.
Right. Oh, bugger.
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
like food trucks and live
yeah.
music
Bloody
and shit.
hell.
Yeah.
Missed out on it. It was right on
Yeah.
the doorstep. I just thought it was a bunch of annoying teenagers having a disco. I was like,
Just
freaking
'cause you see
bloody
someone under 40
teenagers.
doesn't mean they're an annoying teenager.
Yeah. God damn
Get
it.
off me grass, you
Yeah.
whippersnappers.
But I suppose
They don't park me in, you bastards.
It sounds like people having fun.
getting back to what I was saying, though, it would have been good, given there was like hundreds, if not thousands of people at this bloody market. They could have just put some signs up just to say, here we are. And we could have got a heap of foot traffic just through,
Yeah.
normal punters just
Yeah.
having a wee look.
Spend any coin at the vendors?
I bought a tape measure
You bought a tape,
Yeah.
bought a tape measure.
because I forgot a tape
First thing
measure.
Saturday morning, we were like, did you bring a tape measure? I was like, no, I did not.
Super
One
glue?
thing, like I packed everything like 2 or 3. Yeah, brought that.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably mention what you were doing there.
Yeah, let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Buddy wasn't there.
I wasn't there, so
Well,
yeah.
first of all, as Jacob said at the weekend, big kudos to you, young Muddy,
Oh,
for
yeah.
your
Yes.
diorama idea.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, because
I
that,
didn't- it doesn't take any work.
Yeah, he's an ideas man.
cheers.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to do it, but like, thank fuck we did.
Dude, I got another board ready for you to start setting up. I
That
think.
Osama compound.
Yeah, fuck
Oh, how sexy
yeah.
is
That
it?
Scream Delta 10.
By
I looked at it.
Sarissa.
and went,
Sarissa.
Mm,
I was even tempted just to buy it.
it is nice.
Just to.
I was
yeah.
thinking, if I sold one of my terrain kits,
Yeah.
I would buy
Because
that.
the first one that came out was the army camp one, though.
Yeah.
First, and I thought that would be kind of cool.
That's
too.
cool.
But
I do
then
like
when the compound came out afterwards, like, oh no, that one's even.
That's the one.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got the depot to make. That's
Mm.
next on the list. Oh, that's
For
the
a
other thing.
warehouse, you could do a warehouse
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's actually pretty good.
That can be
Have
wicked.
you got pallets?
That's huge.
No, I want to buy them. I'm going to hit you up by that.
I think I got spare sets literally sitting there because I had the same idea for doing one of those.
Yep.
A dock. I'm not. I'm not
And
in the
something
process.
else to sort of digress a bit.
Yeah, sorry.
I've made myself this resolution this year that I'm not going to buy any more
Yeah.
until I finish the
Finish what
depot,
you got.
the Chinook,
Yep.
and a couple other things. About 4 things I've got on my list.
Are you building the Chinook intact or are
Yeah.
you
Oh, yeah. Intact.
crashing it?
No, it's not going to be crushed.
Okay.
No hell.
So you need another one.
That's the model builder inside me
You
coming
need
out.
a hind to crash.
Yeah, you need another one. You need
A
two.
hind would be wicked. Yeah. Yep. Or an osprey.
Or a Hercules.
Ooh. Oh, now it's been done. Osprey.
Yeah, if Michael charges, it's like, why wouldn't you do He's just, it's so easy.
Yeah. Like
was-
a pseudo
it
armor.
was not
Build
easy.
get him to build a pseudo armor. Yeah, so we had a Delta 10 table.
Yep.
with the diorama
Yep.
and the starter set up. And other than
The other thing we had too was prime real estate.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I
So
don't
what
know.
does that mean? What is prime real estate?
So,
At a
so
convention.
there was a cafe,
Oh.
canteen
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
So you're getting all the foot traffic going to get food.
Well, it gets better than that. The demo games were in there along with Team Yankee.
Yep.
So the demo games and Team Yankee.
I gotta
had a-
stop. Team Yankee. What the fuck? No shit. There would have been each side 50, 60 tanks, and it was a car park. It was literally on a 3x3, 50 to 60 tanks.
Yeah,
I'm not shitting you.
yeah,
And the
Whoa.
way they were literally moving was like pushing
yeah,
units, like just fucking tanks across the board.
yeah.
I feel like that's not how that game was meant to be played.
I also
Yeah.
feel that. And I'm
Yeah.
looking at them and I asked one of the dudes, I said, is this normal? And he's like, yeah. I was
Uh-huh.
like, fuck. And he's like, yeah, a bit of a car park, isn't it? I'm like,
The more you know.
Yep.
.gif. Yeah.
This is just a demo from someone.
no, this
No, it
is
was a
corny.
tournament.
This is a tournament. Yeah.
Oh, this is a
Would
tournament.
have been
Yeah.
8 players, maybe 10. Nothing
10
was
maybe,
yeah, 10 max.
What? And they're all just putting as many tanks on the board as possible.
Pretty
That's
much.
what it looked like, yeah.
And then it looks like you just roll as many dice as possible.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm assuming.
That's almost exactly what it looked like. So yeah, sorry. Because Team Yankee, I've got the rulebook sitting at home. I got it for free from somewhere. I can't remember. Maybe you gave it to me, JT.
Yeah, I think I picked it up somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Is that the
why
one
I
you-
would have
you
had
gave
it.
me?
Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, in the
you've
bag
give-
of books I...
Yeah, you just given
when
it
we
to me.
married
Yeah.
condoed the
Yeah.
fucking house, yeah.
Yeah. So prime real estate. So I got there early, thinking that I was going to get the worst table, and it turned out no one else was there. So and the bloke said, "Pick whatever you want." I was like, "Sweet." So we got the one right beside the door. So we had heaps of space around us. We had a PowerPoint, so I could set the laptop up with the sculpts flicking through. As soon as you walk through the door, in fact, as soon as you were coming into the hall, that's the first thing you saw was the diorama.
It was the boat hanging off the edge of the
It was a
table.
boat hanging
Yep.
off
Big
with a
yellow
crane. So
Yep.
this
Yeah,
big
cool.
fucking yellow crane. So it was just like bees to
I saw
bloody
some
honey
of the.
trap.
I was getting because I sent you guys texts while you're like, "I've got updates, pics."
We couldn't. We were flat
Nothing.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
Get a chance.
No, they were.
Did
Yeah.
And
not
I had
get a chance to
So I
take
had
my
the
phone
back
number
door
for it.
and had to send him to Jono and go,
Yeah.
"Jono, send me the pics." And so he started sending me pics, and I saw a bit of you set up with the laptop set up, and I thought, "Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good little idea to sort of show people what's in the works."
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
coming up.
professional is what I've been told.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of people said that to me. It looks really professional.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw
So-
I think you had some cups or
Yeah.
So you had a bit
Merch.
going on because you
Yeah.
had a full diorama. You
Yeah.
had starter content.
Yep.
You had the laptop, and then you had your paperwork because you had a full
And prizes to give away.
and your giveaways. Yeah.
It was a full table.
Yeah.
and your banner
I'm a banner.
And your
and
stickers.
you're going to Kickstarter.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
saw that too.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was looking.
And the
I was
polo
looking.
shirts.
Hey,
And
and
the- yeah.
And the shirts.
the polo shirts. Yeah, I didn't get to see you guys in the polo shirts.
I
but-
wore mine to dinner. That was
Yeah.
very
The
classic.
ladies love it.
Jerry
So-
didn't. So did you bring a spare shirt? I was like, no.
Yeah, but I bet you everyone's going, "Hey, what's that? What's that all about?"
Yeah, I had to stop people.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm enjoying a peaceful dinner with my wife
Yeah.
here.
I'll sign your tits later.
Yeah.
it was a crazy. Like that Saturday night, I came home here and I was shattered. I was just so wrecked.
All right,
it was like
the first question that comes to my head, because can I just jump in and ask questions? All right. How was your throat? Did you like?
oh, I was struggling.
Yeah.
I had a honey and lemon drink
Yeah.
and a Guinness.
So just having to constantly talk to people.
Yeah.
And was your jaw sore from having? To
No, just my
smile?
throat. No,
Did you have to?
No, it wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Any how many people do you reckon you ran through games? Any points that consistently came up during those games? or?
Not really. People were just sort of listening and taking it all in, going, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've never
Yeah,
seen this
Probably
before."
the comment we got most of all was like, I've never really seen modern games before.
yeah.
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 Or if they had seen it, like, oh man, the rules are always so clunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's really too detailed. And
Yeah.
we're like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
7 million charts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our
Oh,
game
that's
doesn't even have
good.
templates.
So it was well received. And thank Christ Jacob came back on the Saturday. So basically nobody on the Saturday, we had it all set up for a demo game. Nobody ask for a game. They just wanted to
Wanted to
sort of
talk.
run through the
Yeah.
mechanics.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe they didn't want to, but we did do that. And then these two dudes randomly, like it was like 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
I think, just came in at the death, and I was just about to, we're just about to pack up, and they just said, "Oh, can you run us through a game?" And I think you just appeared from nowhere, like literally just like nowhere, just appeared.
Yeah, because
was
I
just
went and
like,
watched Endgame in the middle of the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because we bought our tickets like months
yeah,
ago.
Yeah, months ago, yeah.
Yeah. And then, So, I was
Jacob
like,
just-
shit, I got to go and watch the movie.
So yeah, so Jacob
So-
left at lunchtime, and then
Watch the movie, had some lunch, late
yeah.
lunch, come back.
And then
And
just
like-
when he walked in, these two dudes hit me up, and I was like, "How am I going to do?" I literally thought, "I can't do this by myself. I'm just going to have a meltdown." And Jack's like, "Oh, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, you're fucking kidding me! This couldn't have been better timed.
Cool.
Thank fuck." So between us, we had a right laugh playing with these two dudes. They really enjoyed it. It
Yeah.
was really good fun.
Nice.
We were a bit loose.
Yeah,
I don't know whether we gave them a real accurate experience, but
We
they
had a
definitely
laugh.
got a PSG gaming experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what, they had the warnies going and everything?
Not quite, but it was
no.
more like there was tech backs, and there was like a few. Oh, we forgot about this rule. Don't worry about that. Oh, we do this, and don't worry
That's
about that.
all right.
Greg's
Yeah.
like, all right, fuck, I got to say this. You were cheating so hard.
Because he wanted to win.
That's it. And I'm like, if your dude wins, my dude's going to be negative.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a zero-sum game here.
then-
Like,
We all lose.
Yeah.
I actually was trying to get the game over as quick as possible.
yeah, I know.
So I was doing whatever it took. And the other two, I played 2 demo games on the Sunday, and the same thing. I was just doing whatever it took just to get through it. I played with one 10-year-old and just, obviously couldn't play the full rules. So just cut it down basic. He won in like 10 minutes. Like, just like, yeah, man. Really, that's a good result. Oh, Dad, yeah. Dad's going, oh, this is really cool. Like, this is awesome. Like, oh, thank God for that. Just fucking get this over.
Quick
I want
start
to get this
rules?
son away.
70-30.
Quick start
Yep,
rules.
there you go.
Yeah.
Home and host.
You just got a sail out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't know about that. And then at the death again, it's 3 o'clock, and I wanted to be out there at 2. So I was like, because people have been coming up to me all day, and then I was just about packing up, and then this dad with his daughter rocked up. So I've been wanting to play all weekend. Can we have a game? You okay? Can we have a play? Can you show us how to play? I'm like, oh, no, you fucking can't. But yeah, all right.
Of course you can, mate.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Grab the dice. Let's go.
I'm thinking, how quickly can we? You got line of sight there? I'll tell you what, just move him up a little bit more. But his card says 5 inches. Nah, but you get this. You can move up a little bit more. It's just arbitrary. Don't worry about it. Just fucking shoot him and kill him, so I can get the fuck out of here. I want to go home. That was Rex. So it was a
But you
quiet.
had a good time.
It was fun. Well,
Was it
yeah.
stressful?
It was at the start,
Yeah.
and then
You
sort of
were,
getting a
you
bit
were
of groove.
pretty
Were you
tense
peaking
Yeah.
at the
Saturday
start?
morning, but then once you got your groove on,
Yeah,
you got into the vibe.
you get a bit of a spiel,
Yeah.
and then you sort of know there's a checklist you go through and tick off.
Because
Yeah.
it's not something you've ever done before, so you're walking into it feeling, I guess, a bit like a guinea pig.
Totally.
What the hell's
Yeah.
going on?
Absolutely.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where do I set up? How do I set up?
Yeah.
Who do I talk to?
All of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing how quickly you pick it up. Like by 9:30, we realized if someone doesn't touch a miniature, don't
Yeah.
talk to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like little things like that. Like if someone picks up a miniature, they want you to talk to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Little
But
cues.
if they're just
Looking, yeah.
then they're just looking.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Just let them look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I thought it was super positive. Like
Yeah.
the vibe I was getting from the punters when I was there was like everyone was like, "Yeah, this is
Yeah,
good."
that was probably the big tech. Was like, yeah, there is a market. Like, this is doable.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a market there for it.
Mm.
That's the vibe everybody got. Like, we
Yeah.
got from it, from everyone was like, wow,
And
good
everyone
on
was
you.
like, "Oh, can we back it now?"
yes,
And you're like, soon."
yeah, a couple of months, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing. Like, yeah, I reckon you could have got backers signed up then and there.
Off, yeah, definitely.
You going to go anywhere else with it then?
Well,
Now that one's
I
off
can't
your
remember.
back.
Was it Gaming Like a Champ? I asked about conventions, and
Mm.
other than Moab and maybe Castle Salt,
Yeah, if you're talking about traveling, you got those sort of things, and then obviously,
Has
if
Castle
you,
Assault just been
if you wait next year,
no,
you got CanCon.
it's September.
CanCon would be the big one.
Yeah,
CanCon's the goal, but as far as Brisbane goes, the only other one you've got is HeroCon in December.
Yeah.
But even then, it's post, where you want.
yeah, pretty much. I want
Yeah.
to be released by then.
Yeah, but you still take it.
Yeah,
You just
Yeah.
then you're taking it as a product, as
You're selling it as a retail
as a
product.
finished product.
that's right. Hopefully. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It was a really good experience.
Oh.
And thanks a million.
Oh man,
And
it was
thanks
fun.
for plugging it with the Infinity.
I haven't
Dudes.
worked in retail for 10 years, so it was good to get back into it.
Yeah.
Felt my sleazy salesman fucking persona coming back.
Yep.
Come over here, darling.
I got candy.
Do you know what I did my highlight from the weekend though? I had a big old bag of Napoleonics for $20.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
So
I was
easy,
JT,
please.
remember? I
Yeah.
said, right, we've got to get Jack onto them.
I took
It has a full in the box
Yeah.
mint condition on sprue
Yeah.
XC French Chasseurs from 1984.
Just don't put them in any stripper.
No,
No,
I don't
because
need
they're
to strip
fresh
these
on a
ones.
sprue.
So hang
Yeah.
on, to the layman out there, i.e. JT me,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
All right, this is like for people collecting vintage 1 to 72 figures or vintage figures.
His balls deep.
It's
man.
worth a mozza. Like it's in original packaging on sprue. Imagine if you got RB1 Marines original packaging.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wet myself.
It's
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Anything that's like vintage in mint condition.
Untouchable.
Untouched.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth
So I clipped 2 of the engineers off the sprue because I needed them, and I'll sell the rest on eBay for $10.
Which half of what you bought?
That bag. Once I've taken out what I need, I'll get $100 for that.
That is the story
Mr.
of you
Salesman.
with
That is
172 inches,
That's
though.
conservative.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So good, isn't
I
it?
don't get
Yeah.
it. Because I'm all new and shiny.
Yeah.
I showed you how much I made from the other sales.
Oh, I know. It just blows my mind because I'm
Crazy.
all new and shiny.
Crazy.
Know your market.
Yeah. And Jerry Lee thinks I've not even spent all that.
That's great, isn't it? One other thing,
No wonder you're hearing this shit all the time.
Yeah.
BrisBrush.
Hey, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of silverware.
Yeah.
So the competition was a bit strange. Not strange. It was different. So it had to be wargaming miniature. So typical painting competitions before is pretty loose. So it can be pretty much anything, right?
Busts
so
and demo-
busts,
yeah.
dioramas,
Yeah.
Miniatures. It's more set up for proper painting, whereas this was a wargaming model. So I think that probably put off the painters of the world. So whenever I saw that, I thought I did bring some stuff with me, thinking, I'll see what it is, and I might throw a few things in. In the end, I thought, why not? You're not in it. Have a crack. See what the crack is. Threw my Griffin in, my High Elf Griffin, which got the Fantasy 1.
Fantasy third.
Yeah.
And the Ulan that got the silver,
So
which
Fantasy
is a
third
Infinity
place,
tag.
large model.
Yep.
And
Is it like the Robotech?
Sci-Fi
Yeah.
second place,
Yeah.
small model.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I was tempted. I would have put my Joan of Arc in. Brendan, if you're listening, Bren Hutchison,
Yep.
because I really wanted to put my Joan in because he had his Joan in, and I wanted to go Joan
Head to
versus
head.
Joan. Yeah.
Yep.
But one of the rules was if it's already been shown in another competition, you couldn't put it in. So,
Yeah.
and I've put it into CanCon, so it didn't. I couldn't put it in, which was
Nice work,
a bit of a
though.
bummer. So it was fun. Yeah.
It's
So
real good.
Bren Hutchison, he got 2 golds and a silver.
Yeah.
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 So good on him. So it was fun. It was just throw him in, see what the crack was, and
So we're going to need another segment.
And it was great to catch up with Trent.
yeah,
Just
he
different.
got a shirt.
Got his Just Different shirt. Which
Oh,
is,
so you guys were just dipping it.
Loved
all-
it.
yeah?
Loves his
Yeah.
hot pink t-shirt.
And you're going to get your own segment now because you got all painting awards now too.
Well, I think
Yeah.
we just don't need Trent anymore. Sorry, Sunshine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
look,
You've
look
Greg,
at this.
Greg can write his own
BrisCon.
content now.
BrisBrush. What,
Yep.
What's Dennison done lately, huh?
Brisbane 20.
Hey?
Well, I'm surprised I didn't see one of Trent's.
Monty 2020.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
There
Over
you
to
go.
Italy.
I reckon for the drinking, I reckon I could do it. I reckon I could take those Danes.
Yeah.
I reckon for sure
Fuck yeah.
I could have them.
So, Greg, in the painting section, did you pay any heed to the giant diorama of
Yeah, I did.
Tyranids versus
Yeah,
Marines?
6 foot long,
Oh yeah,
mental.
that shit was intense.
Yeah, probably 6 foot long, and at the
At
it was
least
fighting
2
into
foot
like
high.
a space marine bunkery thing.
Yeah,
And it would have been about 3 foot high.
yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. It was mental.
It's a proper imperial bunker built into the side of a hill with a diorama of
Mountain.
Tyranids trying to purge their way in
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yes.
dedication, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it was intense.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Like
it,
jaw dropping.
yeah.
Yeah. Really cool.
How do you even move that stuff about?
The miniatures were on production basis, like
Yeah.
normal base, so all that came off, and you could tell he'd built a box around the diorama. But it would have been a bitch to move.
Fuck
but
yeah.
Yeah. So next year it's gonna be bigger again. Like
Yeah.
the bio swap cell keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yep.
That'll be massive. The BrisBrush, they're gonna
Yep.
introduce more classes.
Yep.
So that'll be bigger. They're getting the 4th hall. There'll be more game system, I imagine. It's just is Rumble Slam gonna be there?
Potentially, yeah.
Well, there's
Is
potential.
Delta 10 going to be there?
Yeah.
Probably not, because that means the stuff will have to be manufactured and sent out to punters. So
Are you
I'd
trying
say
to get rid
probably
of
not.
Because if he's Delta 10, he won't be able to win any Rumble Slam tournament.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
Unless, no, you go one day tournaments on each day, he can win both.
Fuck.
But he's got a 70-30 his own system. He
I've got it,
can't-
exactly.
If he wins
Yeah.
his own system,
Yeah.
that's
Which, to be
that's
honest,
cheating
I'm
his
pretty
ass off
good.
trying to
memes
win.
for years.
Which I'm pretty
if
good
he
at.
wins
I'm
his
actually
own
good at
system.
losing.
We just
cheating his ass off trying to win.
Yeah. No, I cheat losing to try and lose.
that
Yeah.
was not cheating.
He would
No,
be. He would be.
no.
He
It
would
was
be.
not fucking cheating to lose.
He would be a bad buy buster for his own tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really
Yeah.
bad buy.
20, he's just 20 young.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He rocks up with
I-
kid out Spetsnaz and he's like,
I needed
yeah,
to
this
get
is
the.
going to be quick.
I needed to get the game over quick because I got to do my admin, so
Yeah.
I beat him in 20 minutes. Won my own event, awarded myself the prize, and we're all home by tea.
I would love it to be there next year, but I can't. I can't see it.
It's
All right.
a quick tournament.
checks out. Yeah,
Cool. Anything else we want to add, lads, before we wrap it?
I did pick up a cheeky box set of the bicep cell as well. No 1/72 for me, but a Wild West Exodus box, which was
Very nice.
interesting.
So that was the Kickstarter box?
Yeah, it was the older
Why?
2-player starter box.
Yeah.
The short version of the minis looked cool, and it was cheap. It was down for $30.
The 4 tombs, are you thinking Tomb?
Yeah,
Stone?
so you guys played Tombstone, which is interesting. It's comparable-ish minis if you take out the guys with bionic limbs and shit.
Yeah.
But the stando dudes
work.
are just guys in ponchos with rifles. They work.
Okay. And scale wise?
I posted a photo the other day. They're bang on
32
mil, like true 32 mil.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
near perfect. Like I was surprised, but yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I actually look forward to that.
Yeah. They were that got me in for $30. Cool minis.
I'm surprised you didn't have Tombstone down on the Saturday roster.
I think it's just too full.
It is fucking
It
looking
was
got
on there,
bumped.
but I had to make way for Rumble Slam.
Well, I was going to... What time was it? Was the kickoff?
9 a.m.
It was 9 in the morning. And what time was the wrap-up? There isn't one, is
There
there?
isn't
to
one.
be advised.
Cool.
If we're
What-
not
I was
doing
making sure-
Jaeger shots out of strippers'
That's-
ass cracks on Sunday morning,
That's what I'm saying. Because
In the valley,
missus has
not
got
in-
something that she for me to go up to the coast to do some Mother's Day thing up the
Yes.
coast.
yeah,
At a friend of hers, and I said, "Don't count me because I don't
For
know
brekkie.
what's going on and what
Yeah.
time Saturday's finishing it
yeah.
up."
I reckon if I get home in time to cook her breakfast, Mother's Day breakfast,
Uh-huh. You'll have played your cards right. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're home on Sunday at all,
it's a
That's a
friggin'
blessing.
miracle. That's-
all right, shit hot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm on the right page then. Good shit.
Greg's. I don't know whether he's keen or afraid.
No, I've got I'm booked on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
What time? Sunday?
Yeah.
Crack of dawn Sunday. Gone
So-
Toowoomba.
Uber.
So you could
Yeah.
go straight from
Yeah.
Rippers.
Or
fresh-
Mrs. could pick you up on the way to Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
She's got to go through.
Yeah.
Fresh
Yeah.
shirt and a Barocca. You'll be right.
You can be waiting out the front of the strippers. You should pick you up.
Rockers is so good.
Yep. Yeah. Sorted.
Friggin' sort you out.
You
Sorted.
need to drink the whole, every one of them.
Oh, a whole canister of
Fucking
whole
15
thing,
pack.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Just eat them straight.
That's an idea.
I'd tell you,
It's not.
if he no, it's not. They're bad. Yeah, you cannot do that. He would be
That sounds like
pissing
a
me
physical
on if he
challenge.
ate 15 of those. That would be something else.
Imagine, you.
Pinging on vitamin B.
But your fucking piss will be just glowing.
The
though,
rest of
right?
your-
Your
Yeah.
sweat would be glowing. Yeah, that-
yeah. Quality. This is some quality banter right
That's
now.
it. All right, lads. We're gonna wrap it now.
We're gonna do a video apparently.
yeah.
That videos don't make for good radio.
Which is why they're videos. But what we do need to do
And on that bombshell.
We've learned
is
that.
announce our event officially.
Oh, officially. Okay.
So October 20th,
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep.
Warrior Lodge
Ooh.
are hosting
Yeah.
the yet
Unnamed?
unpun-named
Yeah. Working title.
Working
in
title.
Progress.
PSG event.
Yep.
I'm really disappointed that we didn't get a chance to conference names, but we'll do that on Saturday.
Oktoberfest.
I think it's taken.
Yeah,
I think it might be an Oktoberfest.
Yeah. Rings a bell.
Anyway,
We'll go back to you, Greg.
as we mentioned previously, the format for this event will be very different. It'll be I don't even know how you describe it.
Round robin,
Multi-system?
bro.
A multi-system event that you won't know what games you're playing
Until you're
until
playing
the
them.
draw is done, and you go to your table and get your list and get your roster or get your
Game system. And
system
opponent.
and run for it
Yep.
from there. So tickets will be available through davesgames.com.au
Yep.
in the very near future,
Yep.
which
Whatever.
we should probably also talk about at some stage.
Yeah. That's easy. I already got the gist of what that will be anyway.
And basically, it will be a small fundraiser for the cast to pay for our hosting for the next 12 months. And every bit of coin after that is basically going to go straight back into prizes.
Cherry Tim Tams.
Ooh. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Sold.
we need Cherry Tim Tams, and you guys need to get them to us. So get your tickets so I can get some goddamn Cherry Tim Tams.
And there may also be, pending life, we do the Kickstarter launch for Charge the Lasers that very day.
Ooh, that's cool.
Right. That is
That's
right.
And
awesome.
we might even have a little deal for the players in the day that jump on to Charge the Lasers
Yep.
even as a $1 backer.
Yep.
So, fingers crossed.
I reckon all the artwork will be done. It should be, yeah.
The mock-ups for the final character have been done,
Yeah.
and that's in its final stages now. So,
Home stretch.
yeah, except I
The ink. We're getting to the inking.
got a bit inspired the other night and rewrote all the rules.
Oh my god!
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
and let me guess, he probably tells you not to do that.
Yeah.
So this
Totally.
is the bit where you
Well,
go.
see,
no, you're not
I
supposed
wasn't
to do that."
necessarily thinking rationally. I was in a very creative place
Yep.
with some abstract thinking going on, and I
right.
was like,
Just
You
don't
know-
delete
you-
the old file.
Yeah. Save version notes. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying, man.
Were you at the park at the time?
I was down the creek.
Yeah. It's got footnotes and edits from Carlos in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them does say, geez, these Tim Tams are good. I just,
Don't know why that special
Yeah,
rule's in
it's-
there, but yeah, it is.
So, stay tuned for that. We'll have more updates as we go along. We'll start releasing some of the funky prizes when we start lining them all up. And basically, we should probably say, like, we won't know what games are there until we get a better concrete idea of numbers, but there's a couple of guarantees. We know that there'll be Blood Bowl.
Some rumble.
We know there'll be Rumble.
There'll be Rumble.
We'll know there'll be some Vanguard.
And there'll be Rumble.
There'll be some Walking Dead.
Rumble.
So basically, our favourite, less intense games will all be there.
Yeah.
Maybe some Armada.
Oh, actually, yeah, that sounds good too.
So yeah, who knows? But basically, we'll have more details come up. If you can, get onto it and we'll sort you out.
Tweet.
Sweet.
And I want Brad to be there, but I don't want him to order the mega grill
No,
for
don't.
lunch.
I'm
Yeah.
going to do it before.
Yeah.
Do it at 9 a.m. so
pre-order
the
it.
rest of you
Yeah.
can eat by 3.
Timed order, please.
That's such a good. Oh, if people are coming, it's a good feed there. So
It is good food.
it's good feed.
It's good food.
And shout out to Warrior Lodge for hosting us. So
Cheers.
Very much appreciated.
Thanks, fellas.
All right, boys. Any final thoughts or Mr. Muddy,
No, I'm looking forward to Saturday. Just a little bit.
Mr. Greg,
No, all good, buddy.
JT? Thanks for tagging along and putting up with the bands.
No worries, man. Always
And,
can.
love to have you around.
Batman soon again.
Bane on Bane, yeah.
My Bane always loses.
Yeah.
Apparently, so does
Fuck
JT.
you,
we,
Mr. Freeze.
we have that in common, but yeah.
You're going down, Jono. You're going down.
Yeah, Slopster on the Mr. Freeze train.
Mr. Freeze sucks. He kills everything.
Are we done?
Thanks for listening to Power Stance Gaming Podcast. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. Subscribe and review. You know you love us.